Con yalgan pin bar we ko me do diara ma do come do dia logan war ne de bo logan war ne de lo logan war ao ne cha logan war la chol che tan ken chang barui bom nuar pan bine chui mon dinup che tan che wi che de luong ka woi bom nuar be ga kumyal charo da gere che de chang an pai mi go ba bi chang lep ne le be pan yo charo da gere che de chang an pai mi ô chang bơ pai lap ne la be tiang ko ga kan urar wal ga kan pul sol nirol kan we danga wa area lonwer jajarat kararat jangan ni almi lurun cade matin re lok kelyo beram charjan kwanya kweton wal to budio kan da diska forward we go tasem wel ga jurjang kolang kenyang dial jul ke ulyum nyon ban ke ulyum chodeng lus ben don kwala jor wada ko be jam ni wal teme cha ko kware ali wela o studio kule to wide studio pirin jende kwe kai sapir ka chwede de wono yelge de bami sorbeli gamay ko ram yal ko dia chulo noir ge juj ganyo garin jende kwe ko no sapir ka kai chwede de wono yelge de bami sorbeli gamay ko dia chulo noir ge juj studio chwedwal kiror ngom ge jole che chong ya gai ke yo kun de pan go kwan yo yong op la wi kun kwara wi cham na ge pat ko mi je bi yaw bai lam ma kar ko bi ke yaw mon ben ti udang abarare chenda nili koi dong an panjar ke gwit ken ler mayan dit ken yo nyang mayom dong ken mun chol ga o beram charjem panya kwe to nor wal to budio ken dal deske forward we go ke samuel ga julian kolang ke nyang run dial chul ke william non ban ke william chodem lu ben ton kwan la jor wada ko be jam ni wal entame ja ko kware ali wela o studio kule to vide studio kirien tende kwe kai sapir ka de onyo sele de bami sorbeli te moy ko ram yale ko dian ku jam ga joy la jabab tar jali onyo kirien tende kwe ko no sapir ka nu bela torbora wono sele de bami sorbeli kamay ko rian Tujo jam joy la jabab tar jali tujo kirwar ngom jole ke chong ya gai ke yukum de pet ko kwan go jongop milawi kum kwara guli jam na ga pat ko je bi yaw bai lam makar ko be yaw mo Engwade la tongon wor dialtin panga gang super litu bom bom danga tiang ajan ka ga ka alla dial ka gat ka ga ka tawar ka ja kar ka no farmo danga super litu bom bom oh biram charjan kwanya kwe tunwar wal to budio kan dal deske forward we go Samuel ga Julian kolang nyang run dial chul ke William nyon bany ke William for dem lus ben on kwany la dor Chwada ko me cha jamni wal ente me cha ko kware alie wela o itudio kule to wiga tudio pirin jelle bwe ke sapir ka chwede de unyo yelge de famni sorbeli ke twikorian ya upanga ke joy gornyo grin jelle bwe kono sapir ka chwede buno yelge de famni sorbeli ke twikorian ya upanga ke joy tudio kedwar kiror ngam wejole ne chong ya kai yo kumne pa ko kwany wo nyongot milawi kumpa wisam na gapat ko jabi yaw bai lam kar ko be yaw Yom dangan ulang mun kir kana duan mai ut kana na ser mun duan kir apana le weda doker apana kon dan ni la jor ge chode kana bidit bilyo o biram jarjen banya ko tonwar wal to budio kana deske forward we go Samuel ga jurian kulang nyang run ya jut ke William nyon bany ke William choneng lus ben ton kwany la jor Goda ko be cha jamni wal teme ya go kware alie wela o itudio kule to wiga tudio pirin jelle bwe ke sapir ka chwede de wono yelge de family sorbeli kamay korean ya luga kirme joy garnyo garim jelle bwe kono sapir ka chwede begene kunmno yelge de family sorbeli kamay korean ya Luga kimi joy Tujo Fidwal Keror Mom Wejole Kechong Yagai Keyo Kumde Pen Ko Kwany Wajong Milawi Kumpara Wisam Nagapat Ko Nujobi Yaw Bailam Makarko Bikeraw Konyalgan Pinbar Wiko Mayido Diara Madu Kome Do dia logan war nei dumbo logan war
Rosenda, Kamadina, Rokenda, Kamadina, Rokenda, Kamadina, Jungwaka, Kamadina, Jungwaka, Kamadina, Rosenda, Kamadina, Rosenda, Kamadina, Rogwaka, Kamadina. Unyimar, Nyimar, Nyimar, mi wanda mi node nyukul madami moy lora rala. Nyimar, mi wamo, mi moy lora rala. Unyimar, Nyimar, Nyimar, mi wanda mi node nyukul madami moy lora rala. Nyimar, mi wamo, mi moy lora rala. Oyaga me yanga, oyaga me yanga, oyaga me yanga. Komai kabume, komai takoti boy, komai kunyame, komai takoti boy, komai wandi, komai takoti boy, komai arkiye, komai takoti boy, komai kungale, komai takoti boy, komai dogaye, komai takoti boy, Kamadina, Rosenda, Kamadina, Rokenda, Kamadina, Rokenda, Kamadina, Jungwaka, Kamadina, Jungwaka, Kamadina, Rosenda, Kamadina, Rosenda, Kamadina, Rogwaka, Kamadina, Jungwaka, Kamadina, Rosenda, Kamadina, Rokenda, Kamadina, Rokenda, Kamadina, Jungwaka, Kamadina, Jungwaka, Kamadina, Rokenda.
Ngari ngai keje we mon a mekeleo chanya der we mon dia tala dur mekan ko dwan pin kon gane ne tina chanya boy ngajala ta ko maling ni ngai kan ko me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa kor kana wai man ne ke jen piana ne yang kai na tum la ne nyor beda me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa ro kana pusala ne dwan jen piana ne yang lulut ganwari chiga loina mi no dat la we jan way eterwar ka biener ali roduka banyen konji chinwara ni yot kwine mampe mi chanwar kam wala daga yefa sele kwi mande ga da kwan no la we sele darwi kamar moy sele kwi mande ga da kwan ngari ngai keje we mon a mekeleo chanya der we mon dia tala dur mekan ko dwan pin kon gane ne tina chanya moy ngajala ta ko maling ni ngai kan ko me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa kor kana rain man ne ke jen piana ne yang kai na tum la ne nyor beda me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa ro kana pusala ne dwan jen piana ne yang gil na deri la ne nyor beda me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa we mon a mekeleo chanya der we mon dia tala dur mekan ko dwan pin kon gane ne tina chanya boy ngajala ta ko maling ni ngai kan ko me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa kor kana rain man ne ke jen piana ne yang kai na tum la ne nyor beda me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa ro kana pusala ne dwan jen piana ne yang gil na deri la ne nyor beda me moy na dwan rem dare ngita tanwa nok da jen ya ne jabit ngai ngana da yo ko ja ko yang lat ka mi je balyang pin ja ne moy ke ton me dung di do ada ngwana ngai ken ko la wa e ga nori a pos kam ke lo kus ka o miran lil rori ati kamal chendu dor ma bum ya pam nori a pom ne re bai pola dor ma barga chiwa pas ka kir kir ya dori no dal win mon ke je ngari ngai ke je we mon a mekeleo chanya der we mon dia tala dur mekan ko dwan pin kon gane ne tina chanya boy ngajala ta ko maling ni ngai kan ko me moy na ngai ke ye we mon me keleo cha nya der we mon dia tele dur me kan ko dwan pin kon ga ne tina cha nya boy nga jala ta ko ma ling ling ngai kan ko e me moy na dwan e rem da re ngi ta dan no ko kana rain man ne ke jen cha ne yang kai na tum tum la ne nyur be da e me moy na dwan e rem da re ngi ta dan no ro kana ko sala ne dwan jen cha ne yang gil na de ri la ne nyur be da e me moy na dwan e rem da re ngi ta dan no Kineta lulut ganwari chiga loina Mino dab la we chan wai etirwar ka biene ali rodu ka banyen konji chinwarani yo
January bayala dor india kwa kur pal goran ni mal nur pal gore nong da de kwa January bayala dor india kwa kur pal goran ni mal nur pal gore nong da de kwa January bayala dor india kwa kur pal goran ni mal nur pal gore nong da de kwa pal kur da de kwa chalanen nong yen ni lia ganwari uga wasu re ganjino dia wujek sin lia dun pal kur da de kwa chalanen nong yen ni lia pal kur da de kwa chalanen nong yen ni lia ganwari uga wasu re ganjino dia wujek sin lia dun pal kur da de kwa chalanen nong yen ni lia ai pal kur da de kwa chalanen nong yen ni lia ganwari uga wasu re ganjino dia wujek sin lia dun yentela dor ma bia tango Dom na rong ya ke chango e wa ma dien dal pa na chang ko pa na char mat ke dong du ko loi ya loi ke ye Dom na rong ya ke chango e wa ma dien dal pa na chang ko pa na char mat ke Yen tela duor ma bia tango Dom na rong ya ke chango e wa ma dien dal pa na chang ko pa na char mat ke dong du ko loi ya loi ke ye Yentela duor ma bia tango dom na ro ya ga chango pa ma dien dal bana changa go bana char mat ke dong bu ko loi ya loi ke ye da ma ju dial go ke ji ga ku tul ke che dwal karna ne lia chara long ko ne par man war pa ma go ke ji ga ku tul ke che dwal karna ne lia da ma ju dial go ke kur pul de che dwal karna na lia chalo long ko ne par man war pa ma anta me jur dial go ke jiga kur pul de che dwal na na lia chalo long ko ne par man war pa ma ya ga to me de malu di kondo re sora di kondo ala chang mi jeng me riau ko ne na pai di ye ko yen bel ko yen mu ko me de malu ka ngang ko chang nu we da ala jeng je ko we dan ko kom na ro dan ko malu de man dan ba ko la gwa de kan na bu long ko wel ju wo me de malung di kondo re sora di kondo pala siang me jang beriau kone na pang biye ko bien ba ko bien mo ba me de malung ngang ko siang nu we da pala jang je du we dan kwa tom na ro dan ko malung de man dan ba ko la kwa de pan na bu long ko kwa yo
right, manungwa ketiang engai bol kana SBS network che ner yendial ketong ne dia and wal ban dil tiga topic mun gwa madong ban tiga 2 to 3 to 4 hours maybe like that. All right, che ner yendial kon kun dia lientena and wal ketiang law 6:48 p.m. Pacific time ka West Coast both US and Canada. I know Canada, Africa, ke Europe, run one ke five bar. I believe Shabbat Guaka, Australia, like maybe like 9 or 10 p.m., 10 a.m., or maybe more than that. I don't know to be exact. Then while about like Kanas news get up here, dong velat, Kanagor, maybe visualing book, be dong be pick your big and Can airline the other dong Telakodian South Sudan, a minute, one make a Western world, what upon the thing. Please share the show, Radian Bewajak. Hello, yene idea la guru brand benka topic kacho go be topic to break it with make sure be jak request ko be yoda ko be been connect messenger video call they is no go studio so they been an idea ga gwe ji jen way la na let go I know ko la take new people to dong down topic that I'm not but got time ko di ben ka studio ko chune di alt access ka jen studio linga la na kula use ka show all the time I hope dia jen we na gwa tiane chene din dia so topic balat ka tong na tong ne dia and then me teram de ben yo right to english by so okay sometimes ba mix it something like that the perfect area ka dong ba lat ke language dia sometimes ba ko Matthew la wekan wore long ne dia ma ke jeni wan ngi tong na ba so dong dia dar bom ko dia ben the right but linge ko jen tem kan wer ngi tung ne ken bom ko bi bu right language den to so tu kon dia ke national kon dia ngai so ejeno dia jeno yen go kon kun dia so sibangai ko na la wone ka kala ko wi mon jen ja kor come Palestine ken Israeli kan Palestinian law to ko da wedian kalandian jada te ge Palestinian te Christian te ju ki Hebrew te Christian law so you kon dia to dan je ko long comment to ka both side ko ti kana nak ne dong ki na nak ki Palestinian dia group of people te dong ki lodin je ko ta lanen match sometimes la to ko ma get land then begin crazy ba je mo ke ne dia ko chi jin to mo bidil act like that a condition there's no way kula ja guji ne gonelia the no bachin ka chiamo and then baga term get terrorists so what make them to be terrorists can na kana u lal ke tet ku cha katal ka power that for big na and then ba chu level ke terrorists so mu na ka reality to point to to la ka to Palestinian te ga shuo malat ka to ku na nyur ku lum no te ga shuo Egypt ni ngade Hebrew according to Bible ere no ke Egypt be Africa ne che to be ka Africa che mu de me gien according to Bible chu gien chu na nangrar ko change je ka pero chu ko yir jet ke jen the same ga da ga de kon ba che kon na Middle East kan Africa jen land kel all right chu la gol kan jin kul wa government den chi kanu ge je yire according to Bible te ga yem chu ro lep allow yiro lep chi kan ku kan dia ri ku jen den chu kan yiro ro lep I think this seems to be a movie to me. I think many jin bok ko medan cha na ngi ke jen no te yer ro lep kun ne cha ku le gitare men di yiro lep gitare to ko den yiro lo ro yiro ro ni gitare den chi ji ru chi kai kitchen den chi yiro I think mo kan da na ta gwa di kan ko gol kan gitare ko kan ku lo ka la dia me ji mu ko na ra che ko mo ji ku ka pot ke le ma len te Palestinian tin ko took the len tran human being okay rula la te ga tar te ro mi te do ri ji en te ben fadi dai de kan la re lan ko ke la da mi ji ber ben ki ko nol ber te ga dai la chi na xiang ten te ga dung dok ti nyong na chi na xiang ten dai tar pi la na pa ten de la ko to pot ye lan ji te len we mourn te len we mourn mi te human ji bru me ji na ki Africa pe jo me cha xiang je pharaoh te land to tin chi land tana Palestine and chala Palestine historical background a land Palestinian a land jalam ni all right so jena chi utit so mulat ko tok ko wi mon tar to gorge an just world we tell justice we want justice ka tin nei take justice ka nei chang a jek tin ngai to nei de chang na de je kira je la king we mon ke jai ni ken criminally. That's why they mess up the world cha tok cha je guru ni rek ko ma ko ni rek Palestinian ni je ka ne ka len a ji bru te jen ka 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 Africa mu se me je me nang khara che ko jeng len mu tara te len te ko tin ku ngi je len cha ja ka ber ke lo kila nan kon kan kon ka ber te ga tar ti ting da te ti di la je le ke blue ka ro mi ji na ben pot de ga la je ko ko te len me len dia. So Palestine yen children nyam je ka ne ka len e Moses e che kairat ki jip ko ja ke je nu gur kon Bible. And then we now in the century to continue. Can Palestinian they call terrorists? They come to be terrorists. And they terrorists. They make an out and get terrorists. So they keep in number 2 la Palestinian they are terrorists. They make to be terrorists. Then the label terrorists. Palestinians could now push to be terrorists. Not a talk. Unjust world. We want justice. So Palestinian call support 100% to the right. So look at you can now connect terrorists according to the way they describe Palestinian their homeland, native land. Michigan now connect Israel work a Yuko. Can do China and a Bible in a Sudan let me year, which let me year, which I can neck and which you can follow quote. You can follow which you can go the people can terrorists can the government neck. Why big Jenny? Canadian chen ka refugee da we dien wala book ke jenne cha ka gol ke year ka nyal ke pin tel wa ka tin te ya cha ka book aga na everything got the story ka Palestine ka got the trip. Is that the justice the Israel they support criminally to na kan ga kon ka terrorists mi ka yuko. We can forget the huge Jesus the end of booth in any idea to social media. Nonsense, Chagua. Human being by the support me. Palestinian 100% young men in nature and Kuchang that were Israel telling you. They have right to Chakamek to be terrorists, here Charkin, the condition. Nathan their terrorists again knock. We make the con high tech technology indeed done make America. Then they come to Israel. Major call this Ninjalam, they you go. What do you think the magic of Dorukel and do this? That's why they shoot to kill people. Fake United Nations, European Union, tell me right now. Nothing. But we want to make injustice. Still talking about this. Palestinian 100% will support the wall until the last day. Tell the world, take it. Go to terrorists, truck your terrorists. Condition to be terrorists, then they kill terrorists. Neither my Kanaka and get terrorists. Hebrew get terrorists. Canadian get racist. We more. World War III be talking, but we're going to name them. Same World War II, take a yet, Chunkel yet, which I've never done. You know who was local, which I use out to take million. Take a million, I have never more. One try. They get 6 million at a time. Okay. They just make you can make up. Tell a 6 million users and 6 million people, population of 6 million. Many which they yet are. You don't 6 million users are fake news. We can more Palestinian show. We want injustice, Salatonga, then go cool witch. Qualaman witch. America and a use out of that. Palestinian can American find it. She could ye and cut off, tell Tom Yellow, tell we more you can be power by Yenaka, you can we want solve nothing about power like Yen, the Yen Soviet Union, the Yen British Empire, the Yen Italian Empire, Roman Empire, the Yen Ottoman Empire, the Yen like Jen. The Yen a bomb. Could you we more you can mess up? Right now, Jack Kenny Yen, chimney one work, he can to be well. Going to get the men to talk, meet ye or not ye. Going to Jalam, give a damn. They don't care with who, me can meet ye. So you can insecurity can criminal. So I support Palestinian all the time. I support them. They're right. to kill people who challenge and tamai. Kukula shingla refugee. Chila la duwer kaju. Chingi na refugee da do. What do you expect? They make to what? To be a terrorist go make get 30 charge. Condition that we do. Why the shingla refugee that challenge and mai. Joy ga dori ga. Hey dan ken tala ta mai. We Israel the country Europe European American all the Western country Western ka kan ja Hebrew ron. Tirla Hebrew. La we book when we tin begin Hebrew to go. We ja like in Western country they take a different. So man talk but that is my own opinion come way go Palestinian take right to kill people who chapter in Jama. Chingala refugee within Palestine. Land and keep shall Israel fighting in 1948. There is nothing called Israel before 1948. Chale Palestine and yellow Shala Palestine. Ni ji the men ko kon fam ni what it enta Bethlehem. Ni what it take a Palestinian territory. Take the call Israeli territory. Ko and Jesus find an Arab. She Hebrew, that's why Hebrew chicken Palgan Judaism, you can call it Christianity. They are not Christian. Cool. Jesus, Shale Isa, you say, an Arab, a Palestinian. He Hebrew. That's why they cannot go. They are not. I'm you Israel. They use the political propaganda copy and apology. Find Jesus, chicken Jesus, you can believe. They are not Christian. They are Hebrew. Canada taught la Christian to Israel. Who Jesus ki Isa you say a Palestinian thinker, an Arab. Mugwije would Islam when bongli be jen Musa can dial Chola Isa, Chola Prophet, Musa, Lugo dial take a Bible, ka Islam, ku ne ke jalamni. Me do your research. So one of talk we want white people we want to confuse. We want to mess up Jalia all the time. So pre-Palestine, Palestinian Tegarai, ku nakana kun chaga make to be crazy. Chisharkan condition Michael Landun, what do you expect? So we can watch a chong Palestine, a chong Palestinian all the time. Take the right thing to do. Could you Hebrew criminality yet race it till we want more call. See there go. Ni na go dia. We're community by you limit door because come yitil get yital mala ide jilde. That's why he land go ko ne yitil we more give the worst. They are the worst. I hope the mat kram ji chiang Israel mi chat the fort can they you no they you ngada Israel the last 15 years less. Chani want the fort Juba South Sudan. They give a damn. They don't like white black people. So get racist. Palestine must be free, go land in. Quick no more. I just love a quick Palestinian. That's my reaction as a human being. I stood very strong with the Palestinian. Go to the right. Go my land in. Okay. One topic no con so and one talk a lot good topic and about two the many before welcome and dong the two topic may be one topic so na make sure information ngay kono ko poshala pan ke 24 ke to about 48 hours ago she regime ke gien kan look up to she kan now nyoga ke kan poshala nyoga banba ke kan book rendale so ngay kono ber you want to put kan ngada ka Ethiopia ka ji put re ngada ka ako bare no re lo ka ku cha to den cha destroy long kan you want fan ka je chỉ có thể gien ka ngada ka people and then chicken pochal cha nyo bug na na nyo nak so he better you want to go for so sad kwa regime ku support man nang thil da ni cheme kon nak ba nak chulung nak ki ko to nak tu bil ya cha nak the regime they support rammi take a brain criminal system media menang ni si da ni use ne make weight na guard weight and we government you cannot use me there is a government it is you know got a negative see la bucket take deal anywhere where the got and don't he care well that's the show government you need deal but ni chang there the government in South Sudan that's the government ngun nak ngun ban ba ber nak po chala shime kon na kon re ngoda ba ya e kon dina action kon mi ya ban nak ya you are fighting for democracy kon gan and then we have to support because na ja ko mi cha gwa ko ba sha ba kan nak nay kon to kon issue ko ber that's a communal issue within the share the two can mu kon to government so wo bina ko yen na po chala na ka who going to support this yeah so real to go kuna shong ku we chagwa ku human being mo jana be na del shong how human so to kon la issue when kon dia ka so so ngai kon me ken len pan ke je ka po chala two helicopter chi ke yen ke fi bor boom chi ke nyo po chala ke nyo bong chi na bu so the mo yen dong chi tu ka po chala ke last 24 hour ke more the dien this one the highlight bele limited corruption got to Sudan take a let's see let me do this okay let's do this maybe she right now me guru beni yobet so let me ba do latin me ko bane blad yo kon yal kel la kon waji corruption ka South Sudan corruption ko make bigger the alien boy yo let me make it bigger let me make it bigger here and I like this yeah so la ko ra ka corruption ka South Sudan ngay bin sal fakir kana sure ka kel sure sal fakir kana sure ka chiga ben ku all this look at this our you know our corrupt president of the structure somewhere you know all which kuje tin la de wal which we kwa yul kwa la ka Sudan alo all men which chen ko ne go ngon ga long wadien kai ngade kai gat summit ka deputy summit ne ko ne ka chan wal kal wona ka chan wal dio ka pai bakal yodi kan spend ke ba 4 million ala wona di ji tin wo delegation ke 45 ki ke 4 million you can spend within only 2 days 2 days only ka 4 million US dollars cha ka use the 45 ki wo di beauty ke summit what summit take a summit like for what you don't know okay ngay kon ke June 27th 2023 Pretoria South Africa she gien a bilateral talk with the Ramaphosa and the South African president so she work she meet ke Ramaphosa ke June 27th the one ke July 1st money spent ke 8 million US dollar need you were total people in delegation ke 57 members then you work you can you do 8 million US dollar you can spend kalau ke chang 27 ka pai ba ke lo ka chang kel ka pai baro less than week cha you the 8 million can 57 you can use for what 8 million US dollar that's a lot of money no kan dia kan long kun you know bi you win ka bi you kun this is a part of corruption this is the country which is the Republic of South Sudan Republic of corruption look at this look at all this is chiga fake to ya chaga gather ko to kwala ben gwi de na ko tay na lu ga boddi den tos dine de tay lu ga boddi ko tele gaman ka South Sudan nemo men de ko juba yitang refugee camp if you can call back kata chingna ka Ethiopia me na refugee kan the same chur in South Sudan kan ne gwa to kan chur tin Brana secretary mi chol creation ba ngado kon ba chuna do ko chol bana mo creation jen gwa to churte yena kwanta ma corruption cha pa to capture independent South Sudan okay, before independence during the war against the North. Cool, which would in Egypt, July 12, 2023. When July 14, allow 2 day Canadian, chiga 5 million US dollars. Chaga use the delegation to 51. 51 to do what? Kachang baro ko pa Badak. Logo bilateral talks with Ahmed Abi, Ethiopia PM, Ethiopia Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy. Kachang baro ko pa Badak. Chaga use 7 million. Chaga use. You can get lost. Canadian 55 for what? Latkadung. So can Nairobi unscheduled visit. Chai schedule unscheduled visit. Can schedule but you can use 3 million you can lose. You can spend 19 go 5 that can Nairobi what they did have 5 members for what? So Changa Janaro with a cup by Badak 2023. You can work in South Africa, BRICS Summit, BRICS New System Pipe. BRICS Summit, those that won't go to Nunay. Chico, Nate and the you work a BRICS Summit to work, Nate and they go 22 by Badaka, you did $13 million. Chaka is spent again way by you look corrupt, by corruption, so Sudan, Ladu, method like schedule, and then by you one back on that. Then on Chama 2023, Nairobi, Africa. Climate Summit. Oh my goodness, Africa Climate Summit. South Sudan to qualify that day, they make a move. Yelena Kataka can will and climate make nothing. South Sudan Janaka Fatkin. There is no system of government of South Sudan. The Chama one, when the Chama occupy Bangwan 2023. Money spent $8,400,000 US for $400,000 US. So total people in delegation, Canadian 37 members. When South Africa Climate Summit. No, Africa Summit, Nairobi, Kenya. Kachang only 3 days. Nairobi, this year, $8,400,000 US spend an 37. Yen could you go on the Jalgaba? Look at all this. That's equal by South Sudan that corruption. Uganda, can we Uganda would bilateral talks with Museveni. Kachang one of 5 She go work Nate 45 members. Total people in delegation 45 members. 17 arrived with Salva Kiir. Delegation 45, Canadian Salva Kiir 17. So what do you think? 63. Am I right, Kemet? They make a job plus 17, 45 plus 17. Allow work. So allow work. What with corruption? Who could work Museveni? Museveni can 114 you the $7,500,000 US spent. So this is the corruption index of Sudan. Call me with Chanyok, he would go machine one barrow by Bangwan 2023, New York UN General Assembly. Allow Kachang Walbaro, a winner on 24. Can the shop can spend? Can New York? Money spent $22,000 US. 22 million US dollar, 22,980,000 US dollar. Chaka is spent. When at UN General Assembly meeting, 1973, South Sudanese. Total people in delegation, 73 South Sudanese. Chayuti, 22,980,000 US dollar. Chaka is spent. Just a period of how many days? Less than a week. My gosh. This is how the corruption works in South Sudan. 73 delegate for what? Who need one like this? May win the government. So, September 27, 2023, Moscow, bilateral talks with Putin. Bilateral talk with Putin, President of Russia, Vladimir Putin. Date, September 27, 30. So, Kanindiok. Money spent $15,550,000 US dollar. $15,550,000 US dollar. Delegation to you work Salva Kiir get 51 can the manager. 51 members. She go work in Moscow. Go on 27, when go on 30. She will get Putin again. She go on there. Tell you the $15,550,000 US dollar shall spend. What a corruption. What a corruption in South Sudan. What a corruption. So to talk on the other can go and analyze. Gen way, mandatory I will yield to Sudan, and we didn't know been called. Can the deal them who we? And we didn't not pay up and I look about. And we didn't not pay up and I look about. We till up and I let you. Can I hear name one of the Lane, social media, let them anything, could be with living condition, because South Sudan, something maybe we want to go right a picture. Any refugee there we did. Your own country is a refugee. You take Ethiopia in big number, Kenya in big number, Uganda in big number, Central Africa, Rwanda, Egypt, Sudan, one I think the Dakota. And then did like that the government of South Sudan. Corruption the South Sudan called we do to go, la logometon which I schedule. Yen way by you nang ra ke. Can you don't me who do? Look walk. But again, let it add up. What are you? A lot of money. I'm going to have the map. Look at it. You know what? That's a lot of money. A lot of money that I spend. Can just get you a short time. No more, but that could not pen core. Can you turn the deal? Can go work at can imagine way a corruption again. Chưa cha có youth cái trên quay báo là bà nào còn phi đến chuyện là cả nhà president chỗ cái Russia chỗ cái New York chỗ cái Kenya chỗ cái Kampala chỗ gì mà nhân quay cha design của bà yêu của qual cái gì thế you such a amount of money they cái short period of time they spend Luna cái đúng quan dân na cái thứ tôi wari từ na take thôi na ra all the hero theater của cái điều cara they suffer till benefit at all because there is no government in South Sudan. Till the government with South Sudan, then no came to independent till government. While we any idea who Salva Kiir support, then the reason why we Salva Kiir support who we support by Michaelat, which I Michaelat Bukwal. A Jin Khan commissioner, a Jin secretary in department, a Jin governor, minister case state, federal minister. What the other he can pour an ambassador can the other thing. Chẳng muốn yêu từ mà lật cái này chẳng cái cu cái department đi autonomy trên nào cái government chứ nào đây là chui go away population quay so they need to accept it to you one there will be accept net because Sudan mới con cái này từ brain này từ con lòi way go you know chui bên nào cái bụi của qua bờ South Sudan they establish mới từ allow country for democracy they not take a net which mean they now look welfare because they are rural free because they are regular transportation they make a ticket in the Jagaji. They pay for government. The state capital. The national transportation for free in 81. Which you get income limit on your pay, but natal income then by make a car, tell it for free. This is how we're going to spend the life. Nadia big of far. Jani government. Canada could now keep busy now. Just cook a loot like a looting system. You know, the same thing like the so-called election because Sudan. My friend, tell election, banana corruption. Again, where you Nanga Kajakubayo, Bawikul Bayo, Chamber. But how which I election, tell election, the same thing, delegation, the other subject with men. Where Chamka yo, tell the government. Jinku's upon looting system, show that is the system go. Jiramko subject support, here not cool, let it talk. No Kujaku, you through looting, Kishude, Kujamoy, the Foke, a lot. Hila minister, Hila foreign ambassador. Under secretary can let India in Churka. Is that the country take on money in Galawan walk away against South Sudan by establishing like this? Agent system knock on it. Yet con Gala Gurunian Makel. Long, nigga 1947. Abenakan 2005 Gurundi, a lot of years. That's it, they can end up like this. Then when North Sudan, one North Sudan, because South Sudan, nothing, but then let Jack Cindy let a lot. Our former enemy, lui we de chini wan lui ka so ka no Sudan to quick ko so Sudan kina bar tan ko tara do na kana na ni wi look no briet ba yinak is that the system again the country ter ko man yida jalaba ba yana like this but yang na through looting because in a I'm working in I'm a government worker give me a break government worker mudu no kwal katel government just government in word ngam take a brain me pel me da accept so ngode le habul pen ko so dra mina yitro dien bedo yidoro one tribe itself be yitro ade neighboring tribe na yi ti yit kon gade dia ti kon Canada ti ro yi ro dia tele gwam la ti security because of Sudan everywhere insecurity across the country because there is no any system of government in our country to country being destroyed misruled by the elite on the top KSPLM thieves sure that is the very hackly image so Sudan ta kon dot ke Canada to jar ke kan waya Canada describe you way mon so Sudan to ko to brain ku country quite describe ke way kwa ran ge ran dia ke way mo go bien dia by respect ran dia je kai by respect mu Dubai no ke ni one about Dubai who took a brain leader we need to talk brain leader mình you ne you did the oil revenue you dia li oil la yang je lan budo chil chi you ne India maram tele oil ka you public ka you ne dia mình go Dubai ko took a brain leader ni ko tuk de ta wo ya pin we de medan Dubai mi je medan metro ge medan edai tele biole eda de tele rup tele gen but take oil you cha oil discover again and then cháu yêu cha quắc cha yêu cha nương public fund là cả can government cha đã cái state cha quan của mình có thể làm người quan cái Muslim system Islamic system bài thế đúng không bài này bài yên qua chứ Dubai chứ cái hàng lấy cái West cái hàng very clean của cái department du thì cái yêu của thằng chú cái gì vì cái welfare cái yêu among the god lát gì cũng chưa lát gì làm cái brain binga ju dan kuan ene dia public fund chi nyang ka baga da ka ne dia ba kem ni yu ko tin ta kam a law you want a lot of en ko ba ka yun that's it kan yu cái đi là muy ku jin ti mu gwala we deal many United States many Canada ko Western world ala wala de ka tet ko bi go chana di kan wi dak let kan ka tet ko wi de go South Sudan ni kuy ne feren je ke 20% to the Canadian take develop a long time then na lo jo ka jak lo na for system e kuna jenten here then to new beginning ku we take you in one but we don't have enough people but we have a lot of resources a lot of natural resources do you want to we have a lot of oil and other thing mi cha ka market then they got the public account capital account when it is state level they get guy go they youth the right way benedia dirand or jekken ken ko they ideal to disability kan dia kan the first class when ga tin da ko men wet ka to kan dia ka first class they are you jek ka di do le jek mi ching tin apartment di ching tin for free come you got ke kam ni ki very simple ko tram shing for life ko contemporary so then why shall I make easy Canadian but learn the test tell Canadian ke sure yen kul go jeme gui jeme ral na do gon ko ndial ko ran ko no ray ko chienda maral kana lu ga sal ki lu ga riak kirana defect ku de ne tem mi look we ye no cha thok la ku defect ko temi je through looting temi je ke dil yem lu ke juba we te bele de itali la ke juba do tok we rebellion be create binan nek then by gor by mu yo BP beta yen la kul la we ne jok ram ke be pisa ke sam ke lo jok bo biet ku jala da je da garanti ku cha ya pal ga pa na ram chi ko ne rabol bay we la de bay mo la de rebellion ka to Sudan away blood yu je ke je katana ajen kul ku katana te ga ayu me na ba bul ga ne ga 2013 ku na jok ba bul me kai ga bu ku dong na ka nueri dong ken go dong ba na ka wa ga ne yen ku ji rudi na ti lo jok kana ide tara no point ko tara na ko ba tal ba ki ba ju akan tu lo ko ti do ko bu ton they don't chikan lo jok ko ke no ne ba regime kon change you ba ga jek after ka regime change cha you de expect wa mu na ko mu de ko bi shui long until you could win ki through peace ya you could jek after that ki de dia lo jok ko bam na bu lam kel ka do ke position ko be ko lo jek ki me lar ke nyamda. So rebellion we done take a different direction. That's why I'm going to rebellion we kina ling de katana loy kien ken nget kien go ram lo de ka bi je ga general take gat ni one take a man the man baro you think that ko ten chang mo je ga yu ke pin asal ba ke loy ni jo je ka yu te ni ba go ga ten man ga ba do lo wujur men ga do ken ga re ne mo ga yu ko cái gì đấy cái gì cái môi cái yêu cái lúc cái này thì hoàn toàn là lỗi so ta generally ku quân men yang one corruption kill me để lâu đây để cái lúc cái bui đi lùi cái regime ku thì ga yang one go need go ji baba tel la dol gor watin baba mu mi ki gat cheng so that we do look ku thì ga bi charu bu cái sao cái đó môi cái yêu vậy that's why to con này one the fact này là the whole pure hiện niệm quan là còn pure từ nào cổ chứ lối dọc này đi cái piece này one cái piece general kill the fact cháu mới cái yêu cháu mới cái qua đấy cháu tôi cháu mới cái yêu cần mấy cái tôi chứ cái con là rồi đuôi cọc kia rồi đuôi đuôi chắc cái này đi là chia support that's why chứ con end up like this cô này one we didn't cái yêu cần lôi đi so cái cái nào ba kon mo jami di ram gor bani yo abbe ban bra jen kuy war daga me corruption how corruption work in South Sudan different way ba kon mo ke music
Ngari ngai ke je we mon me keleo chanya der we mon dia tala dur me kan ko doi pin kon gana ne tina chanya boy nga jala ta ko ma ling ngai kan ko e me moy na dot e rem dare ngi da dan no kur kana wai man nei ke jen piana ne yang kai na tum la nei nyur beda e me moy na dot e rem dare ngi da dan no ro kana ko sala nei dwar jen piana ne yang lulut ganwari ci galoy nat mi no dat la we jan way terwar ka bene ali rodu ka banyen konji ci noaran yot kunne mampe mi janwar kam wala daga yepa sele wi man daga da kwan no la we sele dar we kamar moy sele wi man daga da kwan ngari ngai ke je wi mon me keleo janya dar we mon dia tala dur me kan ko doi pin kon gana ne tina janya boy nga jala ta ko ma ling ngai kan ko e me moy na dot e rem dare ngi da dan no kur kana wai man ne ke jen piana ne yang kai na tum la ne nyur beda e me moy na dot e rem dare ngi da dan no ro kana ko sala ne dot jen piana ne yang gil na ri la ne nyur beda e me moy na dot e rem dare ngi da dan no ngai ke je we mon me keleo chanya der we mon dia tala dur me kan ko doi pin kon gana ne tina chanya boy nga jala ta ko ma ling ngai kan ko e me moy na dot e rem dare ngi da dan no kur kana wai man ne ke jen piana ne yang kai na tum la ne nyur beda e me moy na dot e rem dare ngi da dan no ro kana ko bit ngai ngwana da ya ko ja ko yang lat ka mi je ba liang pin cha ne moi ke ton me dung di do ada ngwana ngai ken ko la wa e ga no ri a pos kam ke lo kus ka o mi ran lil do ya ti ka mal chendu dor ma bum ya pam no ri a
Welcome, Antiana Dr. Dolarjin. Welcome back again. So, Chogalung, Coach Ben. This topic is good. I hope they will between one big ad here. Don't be more detailed. Be matkajan. This corruption, Wargame is crazy. Dr. Dolarjin. Corruption ni juduk dia lenang yurar kerja. Lalu create. Kenapa lu confused bahawa dong ya talk. And then we talk something very different. What is your analysis? This trip delegation we got, and then she was South Africa, Pretoria. She work in Ethiopia. She work in Nairobi. They went to South Africa. They go back to Nairobi Climate Summit, and then back to Uganda. New York City UN General Assembly meeting you can come Moscow Russia bilateral talk with Putin and then all this the amount of money spend with the and that's a lot of money add up that one get along a lot of money so I would like what do you think what is this is the more corruption we do here we away like just where we want to
ya go longer bula one ngai kon and way bita corruption ta drop dang jok si kon lel ni je tam ka modern wall do bin nyamden njeno minani yo lalu no bribing kuran ko la tem guro balar yani yeti kon lar ka South Sudan ordinary people kon la we la ma guro do ka chay long je ko ngale al ka bum ke long ka ke chen guro na warga ba ke guro nu ke dong cha kam ni ye police ge mu la biran mu ge yo ba yi la ba du nu lar ge ji no one way mo corruption min no large je and con ko all over the country no kel do be dong dien jen me ko money laundry allow me kule nyu chale allow money laundry allow you wish to con no de len way nanga karar allow ka do me no here can ti dia ta you can surprise neta warga neta la jene baran le kuf rama mar khaja ba la wo kuf a himo trip that le mo no nanga trip ba you kuf ke back mutaka $40-50 million ram kel just rama mar ga bang ta so lono we dan yadak du no ne kon law bume long ko yena makara chup la ta ka tong wan long ta la chala ngai so lono no mo ene mo gui jale kam jel ga jame ma en corrupt jono mo gui mo necessary here kir kan ina sakol ne dial di kon lono te tege ga dial kullu ne dial kon kul kan ne lala corrupt ka kan ne di kon kul gui na ka kon kan ko kan gui ke je kan en kir za do ma ya wui ma kan ma lono kan yo ton de kwal ni kan ya de ma je kan so ko no alaw bitum wan bo motoro law di ba yani ba lel law bu me ba support ba na ko ba malaysia ne dia lel ke yuto so ba we yi ko yi ne ya ko lel me lakin lui ke sangen lui ke wi ba ko malaysia ne sangen ko na foreign security ne ti continue no ba corruption ko lel ke ne la corruption so no mo alaw metatin la lelke luno ne te yeke we mete dictator luno me dictator la larga kan te yeke tatin min bum ni jen long mun kule bay ni jen doran awodi o ne diale ko ngu yi larga te kel kirin tamati larga en tona kanay te lo jen ko cha ko ngad kan kul me we so
this mekan lo ko ga sunday
Luako is not Luako. This is the problem. Luako is here within we are 10. Mila work, we Luako politics, wa control na kan. Okay. You will Luako kun and tell Kudma Mangaska Sang the can Luinakin. So Jenny we let corruption none go. Allow me ran me kunga wodi we ye ne ko ngwe jeken allow chant ko no shoot ti we ku shu rei we digale be je o nakano ku le ben kwa kale belim allow kwa kale be bi chek ma cha ga den na ke law ya ne ran te cha dong che gwan kien ya kana ku lo ben tu ne ran kien taro mu ira ti di aro mu kal ya ko mu kal ya ko mu ga boli ra so kwa la kon kwara mu por mo na la kwala control ko gurgo ben belim bi ko ba kam dozido this is again way into kaji so ne ri yakando kan ne de alaw kan cha ku ngat kan ne to dado cha ka guje kan shirka na de yake And this is the problem guru ne luno ba ngaye luno ne kon tangwa ne law min lel ke ken ko cha ku ngado ken min lel ke ken chikana ngaye luno ko ne ko affect no mala ko ge je ken chala ngay ke ken a jenne wi ne dial kon kulu de kor kiren tama di je nyal ga ne je ken jo ke je wala yi wala kor bu bum ci ji opposition ne juwi an tama luno yani ba nyon no ji queen law kine wi come in 2024 ba nyon no ji queen ba nyon no moy ga so many years and no ba opposition to kon yi chuiti surrender is still wa nyon nyelba law ba ko romar ji all this ya ne to kane de diga je kut tel je loy na kien ci ben ci dinne shaytan loy din so shaytan me be loy do be behave do ba che mi luno behave na bilel nono binana di nono luno bine kun bi subjected ko luno yubi cholona luno jin biarano yen groove nan yadun je this is what again no corruption no min dong den odi on ne kon bade ngayo yani and corruption nan te gejub bane ngayo ne yani jen betongwan ba ka yar long ray we dan tongwan long ka ya tangen utung nen dam ajen kuila gwe o kuwe kwero la ka sacrifice ko no ba mi yeke no no ba kula kafchu ene ideal hi moram ken ke no che yo jin por jiram chuje jiram riengu ma cha nen lawo ma je no mo ba goro ba kafchu ne ideal ko so no mo antama ko no ba kon jako kon banatil future in 100 years ding one jin time kon ne ne ga bolo ta yo re 70 ngure alawo jen be bay long way donc kina bi ñursin okay otherwise ba palka binala refugees ban la refugees ko ndial and then wa palka ba is going to be really very hard ba bay long ka chiang nan tatin and tamen right na men tamen and corruption point che freedom do jin uri al ga bol ne dial condition ye freedom ne nang tamen corruption kodi ko yani kwa celebrate na idi kono te yo ke jub till you freedom till le medima lad lawo en plan ku celebrate na ni je dor ke je lar ke je jaram na lu no bi ngane je yu ku ke je hiendu je mudu anything ko ya ngwa ko resources our control ti kula kwa kun kan bom dun ke li ku ba ko control and then by a dohine then be a till future yene to so to tolu no ka te guru ba ka ngaye jinubin allow through media and yekendi kantina kan kon den wala discuss with yang me ya tina take access information that's why information be ben banaga ba analyze o kan information tina lu no ngum lor kan ga South Sudan so mi lor ka kan ngu ko ji South Sudan tam menani ko ga kan jene ko le guin tam menani yuwe guye tak mi yuwe guye kan yuti no tam ba ka tak ran ram bi jele su ba yu kan nang me we ngwana we ka Uganda ke we jene we ngwana we ka Kenya ke wi kon ke Sudan and doro don't take a kam yani nuktare ya yeskepin kulu ye wen ba yoga ka don rame gurno be we de bele raka and then we wuchu bre ranan we tin we bindi we makal we wa we juba jena ko nyin ga banyo mo moy tak kine we no away man just so le ram ko wije so ne kulu ye to bi kume do nang bi ram du no then no at the last jin du ko struggle le jin ledi lakin minan ledi zero kine we so no mo bananum di e jen ko ala ko bi we bala poor at the end the way be collapse the night one no big liu chan kide we me anen we ke wo me yeke no la narodi la chol ba we ka lo no me kwana support chagwa ka kon je lo no ba kon in future in couple runta bena ala banasil generation ka banasil we that mo kwana chol we so to lo no ta la kana fa en me anen we and corruption mena che wo to maximum tam che bilo ngura la ya be la normal thing ka kan jinubin
ko lo ko da data dol ka mu kon ke mo detail ke jen ko ni ku ke chang badak chang baro kana tuk da bo so anywhere chang baro ka pa badak ke kana ke Ethiopia bilateral talks with Dr. Ahmed Abi law chi kan yu ti chup 7 million chi kan ga youth and then members of the Jelga Salva Kiir and the Armenian included Canadian 55 ke jen Ethiopia can also Sudan then 2 hour apply can providers maybe like that ke 1.5 2 I never apply there ko kan tele anyway me de wo kan ka to Sudan ke ju so I want to Canadian why la jela Canadian one why a lot of people 55
ya majen en nan mi yewi ne chama ne da 55 cham kwa ne da core budget yen to come to Washington Muslim ke we ka South Africa actually very cheap a cheap belong low to we are toy go hotel allow
welcome
garan bella to in 10 minutes moja ke 5 minutes bakala moja ke just 2 seconds
Rine.
Kedi mal kon comrade dol.
Mal mo galam.
Chilo tet krai chilado. Lao kon man tuwa ko South Sudan. Chala mi dong ni jen. It is beyond corruption. La Salva Kiir kan ne kan kel. Let kai cherke ne kon in Naiti me kia I one upon a time con and I was a young man Agar 1985 con in again in which a joker chow poor joker am yatin la check a year ka rule ka pai baro or pai badag lodo ba what which a year ko ba bel kul pur jom ka 2 days iro chinial chedam yal muluru la be beretin bedam bakalong yurun ke yo changdar be mu geding ding yo war be onyo ko me la datin den choto go ne me kinai to la do kunai le weje ne yo lui ne da lui ne re changwa banetin kon chu ne yer yi ne re je kre ki piu ko nang rar ki ke jua ki kan ke chan la wo ne re ki pe gen cha ko dong kun ki ko wara ala wo ne chu ne ro mu tin chak long ko ti bak to kwan ke tungun kot ke this is how Salva Kiir again let us kwak South Sudan kan ne record chere me kwak ko tele kana chere me tel ko jin boni dual ba ko ne ne you real mi chole $1 ya jama Miram Kel the last guy in Canadian Kir allowance to pay $12,000 a day. The city what about big fish? $12,000 ya jama ko ne ngai ga value unima ku ga la you ni ga le dik ga peng ni ka wen mi ni power mi ni ala wi di al wi mon la bedje dung president mi jalle bedje de e palma la ja pado be palma na pat ba calculate kene di jël ga jaw ne jël ga ba ka limit akin dama e wo bi wona ne bi jal ka president ke le gend way to get the money out of treasury ko ne ba ku use kon di South Sudan ne me futurean atama kircha o yol che ko yol ko run wan run cho wale wo run jen jok o yol te pin mona che ko China kan yurum baka tak yurum baka o yol kan dial ke nyinga ala po Salva Kiir e jalara no ka South Sudan jalara redian pal kan e law ne kon pal kan e la kut mi kana me mi kon ka fyonga kon chana riar long ami kai menen me wujinan wujele shari tele dual gora ne dial lom ne ke UN aka ke shu yo to kono ko to kan le use kira mutel yera mo ya jama andama ku ne dial ku we mu ku kan len lo do mara mi ki kon support tam ko regret corruption taram la pele ko tam result ci nyur widen who can use against people of South Sudan ne dial ci surrender ka ne ko on ku mi cham kan le jak li no jiram go ci wo ram go bade wo mi chata ka we mi chata ka access ka kir ka ja ba one ni jin do almo da mi jin one of the people ti jel kel ka ja ti le yo ta jagi lar kir ram go berat ne kon ban diel ka ja madan goro o bane wo point dan e jaro de men ci lat wo mi ta bere chung wuj mi abere chung la mi tele ko kan mi tel ko so Sudan ci mi tel ko mi ta bere chung ye me chane chung bere ko riam lakin ko mi bete ko go bere ko ja kire ko kel mi ja so wan okay ani jeni goro ne de madie tam an ba chobali lo dam gong wak ko ad ni my comment ko chey guj la de roñ mi go then beyond corruption kiri jala parliament no ajala president no ajala security mo ajala head of finance no ala resolution ne jen ku ja pado ke yo ko de mo je ro tin erga jare ram mi ci yare for example la de mi ci abako kwany le doar le ti ci ko mun. This is how Jen do in 2 days South Sudan.
Yeah, thank you, Falco Kodeng. Thank you very much. Jen by the more, Jen corruption. Okay.
Tam be leave I'm going to work
thank you very much. Yen ideal I'm good ben average ko right con ka corruption and ti tal ke youth ke way ben ka igat choka pa union ke ben ka UN choka Kenya choka South Africa choka Russia ka you deal a lot of money dollar yen ka gwe ka liang ne dong ku corruption jam ko yo ko to Sudan. Do you think me shir kana ben na kon bin ko cha ka nyot ne ka proof ko to cha ka verify allow maybe chatan and dagbo don't carry him maybe more than that. There's no way that I even number 5 million, 7 million, sometimes we may almost close to 5 million, maybe 4 million. And look wanna educate ka media ka prove me to work me George ka and self kim large yen lan corrupt system she government system la mo do you think can even the alternative kana convince Canadian dong la do or wait?
Oh yeah, Jen mother. Meme amada na gwaye ka gwaye da gwaye o da na da na convince. But me na ngora anything mo kuna convince. Chala goro ne chankel garbol.
Correct.
Goro no na o biyena lele la o mabia repeat could be ngwana be ka follow to kon work South Sudan. For example, na men tama taban bagwi hiyo ko tana ne te tana bagwi yo ka yuti nangati ka yokum. Bagwi here metil connection ka live dien. Okay? So jene jin mi chang ka juba muslen la ira mo normal person. Making the jin teacher, jin nurse, ke jira mo business woman, ke businessman re juba town. Okay, mila to jene ala you mo kwa ka corrupt re we te ye kan to you ru kono kwa corrupt muslim bi sharat kono de lel te de budana kunde ga ben lo no chaka bilat mana ma chaka bilat ma jin businessman yin ku lokon le tira ma biga lokon wana mona ka tag nan nange ko jen you ya kwa corrupt kan lon ko corruption ya cha le lo cha laure we mana luno bi jin ne na dial kulu bolizu dial ji kuma en ramata ga bom mai be corruption lele la jen kirgui mana no bi tewdu jira me normal nani hienen no mo be wa fact which mean luno jin tile yuru bi jiko jin kwa itaga long ko kume everybody hungry na di alkulu na yira na kaya bol bi mutu on mi yigano ni jin be bom ga jiwo gadu bi lon ka gor mana bo bom ga jiwo bi la do bi sustain bi wuru jin lawo every time jeune lawo kuti gelgel wi na nan bi cham until more until mana be jako jin ki still future. And then number 2 minanim belel jene mana jin ko jin to corruption bi you to ba ko use ko bana ko kake okay bara ma politician mu guru ne lunno dara taka hak ko lunno dara akwar ki da contest ki mu lunno ba guru ne jen ba guru jen ma ci silent ka bana kine wi bi mo lunno bi we dun be bede til alaw yani ne yenda do biatil maluma chan ki de ti yegan ti yenti ti kula lel ndam ne to wan tam alaw biga law par go ya no ngaibol ko ya ngay kat you see so ba lo we kan o gare o jet ka in fact himanan lar ka demandan en wondo no jiran me jeyi rey we ma en ni ki ala lo no en budget na ni jeyi ji ma jin kor okay jen ba pass. First of all, you could go to Kirby, Kapai, Mana year Bagangai. Jin Pondu president. Most of the president ka Africa in general. He could work more than $500,000 a year. Kaka Africa again you could. You can get side. Okay? Minister Minkin Pekaka like 200 Lakin president Minkin a year channel ladne pay. A year. $500,000 again most of the African president. Okay, lakin maya kier cha nong kia de me jore ga kon kwa sa il te you did kabe ka luno ka year or pai ko me ane ngai you kon kabe ka year dene ngai you dang did kabe ka pai no and then luno ba ngai lawo kan allowance kon to ja lawo ko je wo bi la we ka je ka allowance dani trip beda ne we je ka South Africa chang ne 1 million e de nang kwe follow 5 million ke 1 million kel garada weather ga nay ko re nay ko rew chaga de na ko wada mine Africa live very cheap kwi law lel ke long toy go hotel min $50 expensive hotel yega Hilton bi $100 night okay so luno on to luno de ka yuru tot ko ne we nay less than 100 people okay so no more corruption nane ke lamadon Jesus Sudanese gorko wonti ti ko mo wana kala repeat ko repeat larka kake ba ngalo no ba minani wok ba lo da ngaje jen kula gwe o ne witi ni chupti ko la gwe ndam en corruption kuye karaf toba but kuye odi tete alel tete chala watchdog to kanadi ardian le kirga hamni ne media social media agencies te ta tie luno ne to luno ba ka empower biga teke den ko ba ngwa ba ko no ko cha ko bi control regime luno ba ngwa ba ko no without control matega me kila maluno me de chab de na ba luno ba no nial den bi na learn di chab luno biga learn kana len ba ngai minan le ro de we le ngo awala ja luno eno yol di kona eno yol hier dung sel fakir ka hier dung SPLM ka hier dung GIO hier dung any part miro ja
don't wait
dung ji South Sudanese no mabalat ke wo yen en gat South Sudanese ti ke hak ko yu ton to baka wo yoldo diri nga yo kan wo nika sike yoran kir mu gore ma de wala dero go lat normal job na lar garan matila lar mede lar ko rama yani rama illiterate maka gor ma je wo ka ami ba wo ba wala commander ka ami lawo che bilano ba yu kol la race ba wo ka ami ye joro lat ko nyurga bil pam libram ne yo ka net me yo yidu rara melo no metel ko metel lar ma dong ma de lar to tolu no kandi kon bi yudi kon kul ben law yo yol ka yo we ba dol goro lar ka min lu no dol goro mo bi gad kon dial bi go wotin ay garan ba dol wa lar ka ko lu no hibi mi te ge hibiring Nairobi o ring ka hadis baba o ring mi abata ka dol wal min lu no ti war mo te ga wal dial dol wal darun ka lu no ba lar ka yo ano ba chara de kon wok ba ka lar ka lu no ba tindi yalti kon lonno ti ba jaku ne lonno na datu yenna min ko la kuyine kon chat tia ka right ko ne lonno yu dak de ka ye ga ne tam ma president ka South Sudan yu ko nga yelo den la baga petrol wan ka long ling ga hadde dan kon ala kon added 30 million ko yinde kon ba
ngen ngen kon long
hadde dan ko kon hadde dan ko ine law ne de to so now sharp you can demand take a weed luno moy na you by a more you to be out in a business na here yende dun formula 3 people ne dang jok bi kume dun be mo you to be jogar ya the business pin ko yen bi akuma kul dogal lat wi ne kunde contest le jen ko tol development so kan to tom wan ko allow ko ba kan ram kel ba ka le corruption ba ko may ba ko le mu mana luno kon min lel ne to kon junubin ma dana ne future an nyona ne o god kon tilum ba je kan wi mon god kon bi chu ye long actor min choy ko chu ye kon so to kan la kwala gurgo kon mu gone peace en tamme chane ye do gur ka haduna nu ku to ton lar peace de kon gur kam ne kon rodan ko lundo bana kulo bom bana hadu mi yer kon bana kulo we jora no mo kel meluno mala la kan ji opposition di algar kon ti kulo go indam ti kulo tila wa kwa peace kwa wrong peace kwa la wa lele kan ba ko lo lele ka kir men naka ka corruption naka tana liu ka ga job ko tila wal te je ka kan where you can corrupt tana liu ka bol ko tila kon me cham ka kan ko yodi ala ka corrupt kir tana kan ti naka ka mai ko ye mai ko every time ko na mai ko gang rode ko jen gwe no rode la anytime der chen ka South Sudan la kwar tira madong so to ka te luno de ngai ji South Sudan okay so me cha ngai ji South Sudan no ma ramo yen bia peace ku lel yen ko rodun ko ramo den luno bia we this is again wrong peace nan lel ka peace de kono lel la ji opposition ti joy ka na ramanan ta ka kwar ka chap kon goro ba ka indicate especially chap to kono tare ta kirin tam I know Rudian mi di ta ka chuo ko na ya ga dwai dwan Kabomai. And this is a big problem. So yena me I do a jor Kabomai, but take a generation no back ben change ko no be system on be jako be kule change. And this is part of the change we yen by a con enlightened.
But yeah,
railway the ngai. For luno no more again in way no sin garbol kel maguro de commenting and I know dong ban chimo de ta roi mi lar wona nan in min to roi roi mo dia we ban disagree in mat ko law minani hitwo ko Middle East a media law God Israel and tamalun no changi ran ka changa saben chaka attack terrorists alana it kon luno ti yiwote waka attack Chika Palestine mistake nani kwale min lono mi ka yen wor kul ngaya go kan kanay ti rabin te yaradian ja te la irabi chika Palestine kon la jalam kon ta Gaza kan ka terrorist organization ni in Palestine datu kwa ka zagudu kan ko yen jalab ne luno kon luno bia luno yen luno ba ko yekuma kon bana Israel bana o mai eken Kriudian mi di baka yaro ko nu ne char sanken baka Syria bak sanken ga Jordan sanken ba na ka luno min chala sanken je ga ne ga jibne ga North Africa won mo so na to law kwara in post baka ka bom okay ajen wi law min ci chub na ka Israel law kwa nana charaken yani name or religion no kono luno baka o tewnial mano mo ci me dena support ga ko law chagwa ko ken law kanana ke na bendu mana na law in Israel one of the most superpower we mon ke liu take a sophisticated weapon teluno to kana adabne ko ajen we law me asarok no yorpin and saru take mo we comnial me weapon pen dor pen pi ba ta dor luno ba len me te kon te yi pen dan ne te kono chike nyin ken kamay kon de chawo ban pin kure dan la ko may kon dan di kon pen pin may America actually ko dan me cha yor pin lo che la we pen ban go pin ko kure dan e walel ka Afghanistan la je ne ko ya ro taban te me ra kam keni to lel ga ken wi yi pen pin lakin ma do mai ma lar ka gol ma dong ci de men me pen pin ma lu no ma de ta so kon la gano kon bane minana we re dor bi kon ngai okay so la kur na na kur ma tre de ke chora kai sin ma bia kan pin ma bia
so chero de mi that the door jene yeah it's good to disagree come get your point it's good I like that I respect that one logic
yeah min dong mi kel man ngai ken la kurban kam terma
der ga corruption to Sudan me bia ko woga dunun
okay ya le kon se yu a ko la riya wana mena kan dial sera mi kai man ne te ko ne porga ni alla la di ya na ndia sera mi wagar so luno pal ne je no la chora nyore lele support ko kuimna min leli
I well before we control ben what dollar ko minute that dollar jen is good to disagree Canadian Palestinian jekten di loiden yeren capture group ko nakana chi ko wi da dien ka Palestinian mi tie ne chi ko support ko ka arab ko cha dorin cha mai a jibru ko chi wata mat ka jibru len dan ko tuk de mebe musa ki je Palestinian tin ka tok je ka Palestinian tin chi len ma kam ko ne ko len dia cha ka la tana tin te la hai len mi je ka taran tin jibru ni be ka je sha kam ji gan ben ka dai len Palestine je ka jalam ni tin already te len la je ka taran so te ka ma la ke historical background len je ka tin men je ka loy den krun jen baro kwa la mai cha len cha kam jibru cha de ra cha len me chol Israel len me dan cha chol Israel cha le Palestine but to la Israel ka 1948 me ko la kam independent can you so mul unai na ko to kan jalam ni je Palestinian ka kan je len ka kan ne Jesus ko bes le me da ba ji tin ja ka Palestine je te ka ngadi Hebrew land ja ka Palestine land so muna ka reality yen loy dien chi ka terrorist kwa mak terrorist ko ma ke ne ke ma ke ji mo ke ji di mu le di nan ne ku go ne lia so ne la terrorist ka ne den chi land mai Hebrew kan western country den di mo ga mai ni one that's the reality so gwano ta me ke bio point but then my point where you can chi ka terrorist ne na kana ke terrorist ko chi ne da make to be a terrorist and welcome John Chol welcome John Chol was kana yana Paul Oshala and then also to run my welcome back again tell me deal any John Chol word
kan mal yen
malangwa
gara wo yella na man nan gara chere me large pele me diri ya banye gedem Gadma yo ro ko ni che moin mai darwang ke mai de ka darong bia ko yo ro kon ki ga chare to Sudan su glen
but 94 million see ya youth
tut ko wai male
man mo galang jolus
ga an la wallet kurun wang ka topping ni dare wote ki ga ne la to je palla ga gwatyang me roi kontin chenge kanene me guy bol kan yoren kwani ya woto ai ne hotel yi sa per ka ga ken ka chi dini ko na de longbo won South Sudan point but the la rich people to be to thin generation to generation kwa kogna na typical lot la chi ka kan la gilan ga to ko ga yang it's a choletan te ga king and the right on time point war up korade in kula chi mane kia te ga ne di 30 millionaire akan yoro la kuel ga ba ga kula banyo nang wagalat ba ga kula onyo kan la contribution kwa ga la kong na chi ne kono kula lo jok to
that's true
dung do win lat ke changa January January che thong ne go tele general janga mi chitiai aba jang yan ma ke general nuere wo ga dor ken wo kan ga chwat min da te duotin mu waje garan mi ne ken kon ga je ajen kula te krap kene di de me ko mete me yaw kok tek du de ne ku nak bang ki ga de on nak bang e yang jin cham je mi chi ngu metel me chawo kam mi gwiji ite loy du ke je ka che yi wurung ki ne ku de on nak bang te duor me la wi abagaran ko cha tek do ko en agane mingai kon de kien to gor kon ne ban ga lat ki ko ne ki ga kon ga je ki ne de wan ga gwij rada dien kuje je ko dong bu me go ba ga jek but ko wo che ga linga lat ru gwan ki ga latin nyu do wa Sudan ne de wan ki kana ngaji tele ku miatin ko ga man nang yu tu wan ki nda tar ke 1 week ka ji woje ka unimis ka tele ga dol wal tele ga dol gorga tele ga chari ramade nyur wi ko me korwe ke nyur wi ko me korwe nyur wi ko me la tribal government maganga ni je ko bi na mi de che o bi woje balat ban mi la ne ya logo long awon wer la nyod ga beng wi ti biga ko le chete mi nyo ka anat ka kuma ta Sudan gen jela rana logo kuma cham kan du ndien gwa da tin go ram ni am le la ngwa ba jo kan dor bala te ga tam go bala gol but an gwalu ga je ki wi a ko ni je ka tam je ngi che ta tine la wi nyu de na la de lele but chang ba tam nang bi kana nen ngen jinum ni real en go me gor ga nuari ka tungo da woje woj mi da te gen ta me babben chebe te chebe yang be ga ka cham mi real ko da ka gen karo ada chi cham nuari mi chira merin kor kwane but wok dung do ngai ne je record a gen waran pen to ko chang da de ni nyogoro ka lel kon en ku ara me ka kana pel ga kan jang ya da ga wai ro ya da ga leaderi ka cham ga yo ken cham mo de ga jang da den ko nya bondo ko den gar ki wona ta de no woje mo bram lo wi gal ko na ta woje ko mete ga tin la jang de ngai ngok ti nga je so Sudan e dun den de kan lead yo wo de ga cham ngai cham mo de ata gar wo ga unimit lo ga ne ga United Nation ka wona ka 1 week ke yita Africa ron ke Africa with 15 million men nga garachia ngu wale tin rachia men wa ne to Sudan tin e kan mai kuje men lat kan en ta man ki mai ke ga der dorien anta mi dorien ke ji abe ki ga yed ana na karo ga mai gara ene kon men ban prije go to Sudan me dage kwar mi jeng mi chen me kata kon tin kon ne ko ngun no kon tin rewde ago kon tana ka mat ko che jo yin wo yar ga je ne ri chane gor kel ga ke ko me wo je ngai ne kwan lat jo te la ngun no tar gen ga bil pam gara de ngara na ga je ga ngara mo ya charo wande kwan lat jo cho ku nyum ni je nor ke tuok ko ga lamat ko che jo ji tere le ri awon ka tere di awon nu ko ko kul jo nor ko ko nyop ku kan ga lamat ta bon nye dwar ndan ngot point de tek tin tam ka bil pam gwandan kare kan ne de ku ji ne e cham ga ngwa ga ku ken ga ki bon nu ran ga tek men tam ku ni bel real to Sudan ka je ne tware ke lim ki re ban sibilioni ni ke tam ber wo ga man nyong ne ga tede ne ga Congo ka malai ni ene wo ja jang chama ga corruption maduno kan ne document chi min chilel ga nya de ngolong war ga down turu ling yana ta
Yeah.
ling yana yendi al tu lord kwai
Ling ne Jonus.
okay war ga down ka ga je jembe ga re je war ga mo aturu ko mi yo ga yo woji no no ga ke liu ne kon ga yun me ne kalat kire o dai le kin da la kananga 50 million nanga jaga South Africa nanga million ke Kenya ke Uganda ke Russia ke Ethiopia ne ga ga yun misni gara mo da akwar panatin ken kore kwara ma ci yong ke ga lan mirtal na ko ni ci tok ena ni yen min de laro topic mi chene me goye ko to do mentin mi nyodo ram ya nin ke ram ku ye ko ngun la daga South Sudan be lin ke benen bate ga lot ga je wo tung yarje ami ku ye yarje bate kel mi ngaje wo yar ga wo ko yoti ka yo ji South Sudan me gan me ji man ya ro ni je ni tame mi che wo ben je ga te cha ga te ga dol wal gan dol gor ga ki ga yoga ka jaje man tame ana kon min tiende rete ne dung palasin ke ne Israel ko jen miti ga riek la kon ko yin la tu ne riek du dek dan ngu ga ji palasin gen ji Israel tame ka kon ga yune min rai capital city ka South Sudan a jen ne tiende o right ka yo ton tende ne de na ngere adien ga ka ba go lat bolong ne ti nyur go tin ka ba go moy ka lok tin ko bet jet ka South Sudan ti amani en pan population ka liw ni jiga lwa ka win mon ko kirit ya chwale tere do like
ya ke lo dien wa chu na po chala ja nyok doi mach chu paru yo
okay
pan ke pan
gajbol alaji numni chiga compute ke nyinware kien to de na bari charwa ge ka dolo ri chob ga diong medan ya larga na wuro la yana choli yu la gar jeng ni jena long ka tie dana de kontin get central atande ne go ni jang tema ka woni de che kan daga ko be menta dung rol jang de ga lu che ne de ko ne kan baro ga binti u cha do ken utu go naga jang ene jang anen ge ne ideal dung do jeg liya gan kon ko ngat ber kon ga men te bulu ga bodo ka dwa ga ma ga yenyal ne di kiga ma ene minisa Sudan edwer ba ngu lel ka the same thing kime ya ler ga kotor ya ne det gne ga dai polli ka cha ler ga nuare ga juba ka cha ler ga tet te kula ka ga wulo ira anga ken kir ne no o kir ma ya di ne me chi ko ga South Sudan e che ten mine ngone je ko be yinumni baga tong mine la ro yiran be jogu ne gan ma de juba le benen juba wa ngone ten juba makani kana dole chawne ne ga museum ki ta Rwanda andan chawne ne ko kon mi kan ga dole ba ga nyona adi cha do dien mi chene me binyo wona ngulel ga mi ga wi chawne ne ken agane kon mi ki kon right thing mi chene ma jek war ga ma taw biramla kire lar yemen rajwe ko diam ndan ken men mi acha de ware tini roi nai ne kire bina bor ge ke ron me ram bor ge kire ken war gang ne ko ni cham go we gen cham mo te mo go re we go ne me cham ke tan cha la de jango chang bi ga millionaire ne bo ka ba jojo we je jan ta de ne mo ngu bu kan jek tin ka chere won me kan jek we ke go du ka je ken no du ka je ke wo ke la char ke wo ke mo ge dol wal kan dol gora ke wo ki bi na ni ke lab tin bare company ni ko ki na bo ro den ma pen na yer ga Libya ke gor ga ma ba wo cham ka to Sudan gar wa yo ko kam wi ko ken wun mi tiam ko ne na agane kon ngai ne je go won ne South Sudan ki tele won mi de tin tam ko dung to witin ka te ga mal pujbo mi ki tuok tin en jaro le dire ko nde ga ngoru ga kir ma ya din me mi cham wi garo ade mi no kan wi en me nuer mi lar mon ne e che wo kir ma ya din me chane no an la wo nyod wi de na ga ya nang nuer ga jube ko men da wo gor ga mi che man ne a jen ku kwan ga rode ko anen de lo gor ga jaba mi ka ne ri cha nak long malo de kan ko lu gwe mala ko ko tin chura me kina nak lu point de mal ko na wo na ga wo ga je anama mu kurana wi achara kan general didi kon ke kan politician ni ke ja achara e rodo ko no garode politic mun nang mor ga na gur ga na gatu der ye go yera mo e politician
That's true.
en politic ye ge menu go do lat go be lo story ga ji ne politic go bai lat ga jel go ina na agane kon ngani jagare ani roi cha la do dollar ji go dene la ro tala la do den bana la ken pay for ti de nyoten bana la ko badil ngong na ka la kan la me ko ne te ju bala kan ga linga ni lin kan ga ko lin kan ga midini me da long ka society dun bangong bu ko me to ko brana tim go dora gulta ni jen ka lot ko de cham no kon wiri ka ana ani ga war ga ko chinoraro goye dung bar ga pochale gari je ga gari yene lawo media la de je ko ber no ka ne di tot ka kan te ga len mu go mi ci karo dur ba ko ne go ken wo ka te go ken wo ka ne go ken ke mu mo kana gor ga na la te go gwadien te mu na go ga bang ka ga try di tot go ni no ri te la population mi dit kan ber la ber po chala bo ga ji Sudan to min kwala ne ga ku mu ta Sudan ga yan le mu dung do jang tale ram go ra ka Sudan e ke bete kyo ga je aga ne kona wana go lan ne mal ko woro jim badil gerije mal ke lugo da kona jaba en ga ko gwayi kudar ya laga mo go ba ke ni regime ko regime kan ke in corruption me ba na ngege je din bo ba je wo je no wo ci ko ra bete pak ko won mi te corruption a jan ko tele do rien aga ne kon roy ne ko gare wana kel gare gone je bana roy meni en juro tiane di cha no logo me one day diga no ra nok ko no ri ci ne ti ko ga ci kan ga chen je ka dang ne dor go bolon kan no ri la ga liet ga ne dang ra go dien ka society da dien ka twai da dien ka bi ga kwan yam no ri ga kan da raw ka cha le den yam juro ko ken de no ga wolit anna magar cha na de no ko je gar mi ci jur kon lo dien ku les go kon ko ji jang kon ko ga ane kon wonu lo ne roi ke ne kon te la nei ber kon ko kon ki kon e rijek dung do mal tuang ne je garo dan ko ne je ke chiang te point dan mi chene go yitu lot kwa ite mi la nya ga je ne na te ram la ne chiang e dan ya kon la ye ngula ba ga dan yam rar ga nyam ki go ba chol dini jen american ja la wi mon wa chinar ba la nga chinar la nga gor chinar la nga roi chinar la nga do kan ber kan ro panken ngon wer la o ngak la nya go ngu chiang tata mi de ka ga yat kel bana ben yon ne chi cha do de la agani ga birada dien la wo
Thank you.
dung bar lanaje
Yeah.
abara akuma ta Sudan kiga na ko jen ka to ai to de cha de gor e ba tu runu way go ga population go ga cher tingwan kan ne chinen chiro da ma de te ga kum
Thank you.
jen go ba chong tin mete me bela ya de yo ga de lel wo
Walung be podium be kam follow chala and then ben ka tool wal ma kwaj. So Paul chala welcome brother long time.
Yeah, thank you, Guy Paul. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
for having me.
the floor is yours. Corruption and the incident in Pochala. These are two topics.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you for those who are listening and those who are watching. Yeah, I think I've been coming to this show for some time. Um, I mean, I'm a part of this show anyway. So anyway, let me go for corruption. That is not something that I don't know whether this is a new thing or the old one.
That I think the new thing, the Salva Kiir and his delegate, they go to UN, and then they go to Russia, they go to IGAD summit in Nairobi, they went to South Africa. I think they went different places in Africa continent. So that's it. Those are the evidence how they use the public fund
Okay.
for that duration. So,
Okay. Well, that should not be something that we should be surprised about it.
not surprised. Yep, you're right.
So, like all those years since that South Sudan become a country, I always tell people that the people who are running that country is not a Sudanese. If they are a Sudanese, they are a South Sudanese, they should be building the country. So anybody in that government in South Sudan, they have house in Uganda, in Kenya, or Rwanda, or somewhere else. Out of far, even America. Some of them even Australia, Britain. So let us just go back. Years back, they said there is 7 people or 70 people, I don't know, that they pointed out that these people steal money. What the president did, he don't want to name them. So he write private letters, sending them letters to pay this money back. Did they did it? Did they pay the money back? No. They did not pay back. And then they reform something called anti-corruption. Anti-corruption. And those who were appointed for this, they're not even South Sudanese. Some of them are foreign. And they did not go anywhere with that. So this is not going anywhere. And more is going to happen. Do you know, Gaipo? Because it's sad. You cannot work in the country and your wife and your children living in another country. What is that? These people live in Nairobi, they're driving Mercedes, Jeep, all kind of cars that even you cannot drive here in the West. In Nairobi, they enjoy life. So why they cannot build South Sudan? So it is all about the leadership. Leader, you don't take these people accountable for what they do. Here in the West, you today, if you're in charge in the company, even a penny,
Yeah.
you should be accountable for.
Yeah.
You know? So now, what is the revenue of South Sudan? Because revenue of South Sudan, what they do, this is their job. You know? That's their job. What they do? Nothing. But here, in the West here, revenue, it will come after you. Whether you pay tax, you did not pay tax, you file your tax, you did not file it, they know what you do. If there is a penny that you did not file it, they will come after you. Leave even $1 million. So, my friend, I'm telling you, we don't have. Now I was convinced. Before I was not convinced. Now I see it in my own eye. That country is not, because I think there is a place there where you go fish, and then you catch the fish, you take it out, you cook it somewhere, and that's what is happening in South Sudan.
That's true.
You know,
You're right. You're right.
So that is what is happening in South Sudan. I don't know why our leaders, they hate the country. That's the country that they fought for. So why they hate it now? Why they say South Sudan is not place to be devolved? Why they fought for the first place? Huh? So this man is, I don't know what to say. The corruption is going to be continued because there is no accountability. The president, I don't know why he's scared of these people who are there. Because the thing is, guys, when you look at it, it will fire you today from job. After 1 year or 6 months, you will be giving a job back. So how could you think that these people are going to reform the system? This thing is just around. People have been employed, fire back to the position that they were in.
Back and forth.
So no change. No change. It's the same people, the same idea, same thinking. The same people who have been till the money today, and tomorrow it will come back again to till more. So the system is not changing. So it's a bad thing. But in case of Pisala, my friend, in case of Pisala, now we understand that we thought that it was Murle. This is now beyond Murle. Because last time the president, they say when this thing happened, some of the members of the ANUAC were present in Juba. They said, well, the president was not here. The president was outside in the country. He was in UN. But this all was an excuse. But even though the president was in US, he had right, he had the security. What is happening? Who give order to these people to go to bomb Pisala? President knows. But they said, oh, no, president don't know this. Well, we know that president knows. That's one. So when the president came back, he deceived the youth that, okay, there is his power, you guys don't do anything, leave this guy alone. We are going to talk with the king and see. What the president did, went to Russia, did not call king, did not call any chief. He went to Russia. So when he came back to Russia until today, he did not even talk to the king. What happened yesterday? 2 helicopters took off from Bor to Bibor, from Bibor to Pisala. And then they land and then they start bombing people. For what? So now, I think Hanyuak now, they wake up that before they believe that maybe Tin Murle are doing this. But we know that Murle cannot do this. Where Murle, there is no somebody in Bibor can give order, say, I need 3-4 gunship to go to bomb Pisala. This should be coming from the president, who commander-in-chief, the minister of defense, and chief of his staff. These are the 3 people that could do this thing. But right now, president, he know this. And we know now, we all agree, unless Hanyuak don't know this, maybe he's not yet born. Now, every Hanyuak know that the president know this thing. He's the one are doing this. Because he never talked to anybody, those leaders there. So the situation in Pisala, we don't know what is happening. And are still bringing more soldiers in. For what reason? And he did not solve the problem. He did not take even the general who caused this problem. The general who caused the problem is still in Pisala until today. Why? The question is, why this general is still there, particular aim? Why is there? If the president want to solve this problem, he could call and say, leave that place, come to Juba. But that general is still there. It was that the general who killed that retired general. Why is he still sitting there? If the president did not cook anything with this guy. So like your guest say, that these people have a land, paratile land. So beyond all this, there is so many things involved of this. There is a gold business involved. There are other resources involved. Okay, those resources don't belong to only Hanyuak. Okay, belong to them, but because they are in the land. But the government could go and make negotiations. There is a percentage, whatever that you do. The people who are in the land, in that area, they have to get percentage. But why you should be killing them and then to displace them? Who is going to move there? So what is now is doing, he want these people to be displaced to go anywhere. If they go anywhere, they can go. But why? The question is why? These are citizens. These are citizens. So, Gaibol, now the war has been brought to us. We were being accused that those are rebels. Okay, if they are a rebel, what rebel? Rebel could not stay in the town. Rebel could not stay in the city. Any organization, there is a name and there is a leader. So who is the leader of that organization? And what the name of organization? This all is key. You have to say it later on. You have to tell us, because this is not going to be a joke. I know that this guy's been getting away with everything, but now you have to tell us. You're accusing people of Pechala that are rebel. Okay. What the name of organization? Who is the in charge of this? Who is the leader of that organization? And that's what we are going to ask. It's not going to stop there. Juba all. This thing will go out to United Nations. You know? Even today, what I heard today, somebody called Juba, and then people they request, I think Chamanywa who were there, they request 8 UN keeping posts in Juba, if they can send at least 10 or 15. So they said, oh, that the UN and keeping posts in Bibor. Now, the guy in Bibor said, well, there is a war already in Pechala. There is war already in Pechala. That is the UN reporting it to other UN and Juba.
Yeah.
So now the people intention is too high. Now, when they bomb yesterday, the people who try to come back from the bush, they have to go back again to the bush again. You know, and you know that forest there in this time of the year, any river is outside there, and the grass too tall. The president don't think of this. So the war brought to Anuak. If that what Kir want Anuak to be a rebel, well, that we will see what the decision Anuak are going to make. Anuak have to make a decision. You know, whether they are going to be with the with government of Kir or they have to defend themselves. You know, because there is no way now they cannot deceive us anymore that there is a peace coming. There is no peace coming. Why you have to send a helicopter yesterday? Why that general is still there? These are the questions that we are asking. You know, Gaibol, we know we have disagreement, but this, what your guest said before, yes, we have problems century. You know, we have been fighting for century. We have been fighting.
A generational thing, yeah.
But this is an international issue. You know, we could put our differences, and then we will go back, fight, and all the way we come back, sit down together, one table again, and eat two tables. Even what is happening in Gambela, I believe today, those Nuer in Gambela and Anyuak of Gambela today, I believe some of them today they are eating together.
Yeah, they just difference. Yeah.
These things have been there. These things have been there for so long. But what is happening to our country to make that country better? It is you and I and others to come together and leave differences.
Thank you.
You know. So that's what I could say, my friend.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you very much, Paul Wichala. Yeah, for the great remark regarding the incident in Pochala and also in different ways. So I hope South Sudan will be a good country after Salva Kiir, because there's no way Salva Kiir will unite this country, because he failed to do so in the first place before we have an independent state. So this guy has to go. He killed a lot. He looted a lot of public fund. So thank you for that remark, Paul Wichala. So now let's turn the podium to Tulwal Makwach. I think it's ready. Thank you thank you for your waiting. Thank you for your patience. Yene ideal Tony ban like to for sure. I'm sorry, Coach English. Dame ba podium welcome to Tulwal Kowai. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Korgait. And I want to greet your audience too. Good to see you again, Jolus.
Mala mala.
Yeah. And thank you, Mr. Paul Poch Ushala, for joining NAS News Network.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lindy.
yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I would like to add a little bit about Pashala. If you can, maybe you can put it up later, Korgait, when I
Okay,
come
okay,
to this
okay.
point. Yeah, I want to say something directly to Paul Wishala, because Paul Wishala is a very important person right here on the show because he's from Anyo. Mr. Paul Wishala, this message goes for you and your community as people. As you know, we do not have a government in South Sudan as we speak today. What we do have in Juba is a tribal government run by small tribal group. It's not run by old Denka. So that's why all the time we have to be careful when we are talking about the Denka government, because we know not every Denka person is supporting what is going on in Juba.
No, no.
So that's why I would like to choose my word. And then when I talk against the government of Salva Kiir, I know South Sudan is going to another war. And what we do need as a South Sudanese, we want this war to be a war for South Sudanese who need change. We don't want to see it, or we don't want to call it as a war of tribalism. When Salva Kiir killed Nuer people in Juba, he did it intentionally in order to create a tribal war, because he knew all Denka people are going or were going to stand with him. So this time, as we speak, everybody in South Sudan is suffering. Whether you are Denka, you are suffering. Whether you are not non-Denka, you still suffering. Because of that, we need to come together as a South Sudanese, not as white. We need to come together as a South Sudanese with a sheer goal to defeat Salva Kiir tribal government or tribal group government in Juba. If we come to Anua case, there is a plan. And this plan is planned by certain Dinka people, not all Dinka, especially Dinka people who are running the government of South Sudan today. We have a mineral as a South Sudanese right now, underneath of Anua land. We have a goal. We have a potential agriculture. As we speak, there are certain Dinka right now. They want to defeat every single Anuak living on that land in order to occupy Anuak land. We have that plan. Some of Anuak know it, and some of Anuak, they don't know it. So this displacement is a deliberate plan. It is planned to kill and displace every single Anuak on that land, and then those people will run to Ethiopian land, which is Gambela or Aboba. And then after that, they will occupy that land. And that land also is very good for pastoralists. You know, Dinka and Nuer like cow a lot.
Right.
When they see a place which is good for their cow, they like to move into that place. And that plan right now is underway. They are going to displace and kill Anuak from Pashala, and then they will occupy that land afterward. So when you are going to live in Aboba or Gambela for 10, 15 years, and then they know those who are going to be those who are going to grow up there, those who are going to be born there, and then they will not be able to come back later. It happened before in South Sudan. Okay, it happened, and we know the history. Okay, so to cut the history short, we need to stop blaming. Okay, to blaming one another for what happened yesterday or a long time ago. We need to stop all those things.
Tu the jene yes gonna carry the fire.
We need to see one another as a South Sudanese people with common problem. When we are going to do like this, and then we are going to defeat Salva Kiir in 1 year, not even 2 years. Okay, in 1 year. Salva Kiir is very lucky. Salva Kiir is very lucky right now. Now they are bombing and killing Anyuak in Pachala, and the other Sudanese see it as a case between Salva Kiir and Anyuak alone, which is not. It's coming to you tomorrow. When Salva Kiir were fighting Nuer, Anyuak see it as a problem between Nuer and Denka. And the other people like Shuluk and Equatoria, they see it as a problem between Nuer and Denka, which is not. Salva Kiir is using Denka name. What he's doing in Juba, it is a Salva Kiir business. It is not about Denka business. But he's using Denka name. And Denka now are suffering peacefully in the name of this share is belong to us, which is completely lie. The share is not belong to Denga. It is belong to Salva Kiir and his family. Okay? So, as the people of South Sudan, we need to revise our problem. We need to revise it. We need to revise our value. Should we live like that? Are we not human beings? Why we don't see the truth? Why we don't see the reality? Why? So from this year, like you said, we are going to an election, fake election in 2024. Nobody is supporting that. Internationally, domestically, nobody is supporting that. Because there are a lot of requirements that are not fulfilled. But if we come together tomorrow as a South Sudanese with the same problem, common problem, and then we will be able to defeat Salva Kiir. Militarily, peacefully, we will defeat Salva Kiir. But if we are going to stay like this, and then Salva Kiir will take advantage of our disunity. Okay? So, yes, Salva Kiir bomb Anyuak people today. We don't want to see it like that. No, we want to see it. Salva Kiir is bombing our people. Nuer people want to see it like that. Equatorian people want to see it like that. And then everybody want to see it like that. Historically, Anyuak people and Nuer people, they have a lot in common. They have the same blood. If you go to Nasser today and you want to do DNA, you will get Anyuak blood in every single village.
90%.
Okay? Which is true. But we need to help our people. Because our people, they do not know they do not know what is going on today in South Sudan. They do not know.
That's true.
So this should be my message to you. Let us come together as South Sudanese and deal with this problem as our problem. So when we do it like this, we will defeat Salva Kiir militarily, peacefully. It doesn't matter. We're going to defeat him. So when we come to this issue of corruption, yes, every single person in South Sudan knows corruption is the #1 disease in the country. We have oil. Where has the money goes? They win into the corruption. They go into the corruption all the time. We know that. In 2018, government of South Sudan, whenever you call it, I call it government of Salva Kiir because we have no government yet, paid $3.7 million to Janpool Solution in California. That is a lobby group run by a person called Michael Renberger. He was the U.S. Former ambassador to Kenya from 2016 to 2011. That lobbyist group was tasked to block and delay the creation of Ivory Coast. Okay? And that group is still active today. Maybe all of you saw that leaked paper. The contract was signed for 2 years. Okay? Because we all know that in 2016, United States of America paid $4.8 million to establish Ivory Coast in Kenya, so that all perpetrators in South Sudan should be brought to book in that court. To block it, they pay 3.7 million. And that lobby group is still working today. If you see 17 million, 20 million has been taken to South Africa, has been taken to Russia or elsewhere, those money was meant for lobbying.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
So they are going to use in order to protect Salva Kiir from being toppled. Okay? So we don't want to talk about all those nonsense stuff, because that is a crying, and crying never solve any problem. Crying never solve anything. But as a people, we need to know how to come together. We need to know how to draw a plan. And those plans will defeat Salva Kiir. But the number one is unity. Because without unity, we're not going to do anything. Without unity in South Sudan, the unity of South Sudanese in diaspora will defeat Salva Kiir. If we don't have a unity in diaspora right here, our people in Pachala, in Nasser, or elsewhere in South Sudan will never change anything. But if we are going to come together as a diaspora, and then we will be able to do something. Because South Sudan, as we speak, has been sanctioned in many areas, including army embargo, which is a very important thing. Okay? Salva Kiir now cannot buy any gun, but he can get some gun from black market, which is not enough. Yeah. So I should add it like this. I'm happy you are here and you are an annual person, which is very important. So let us come together as a South Sudanese. So we need to start it right now. Because if we are not going to start it, you will never see annual people tomorrow in Pachala. It's going to be like today displacement. People are going to see it like that. It's going to be like today displacement, or maybe tomorrow or next month, they will come back to Pachala. You will never come back to Pachala. If you see Pachala resident right now leaving Pachala for Gambela, Aboba, or elsewhere in Ethiopia, like they are going to come back next week or next month, my friend, they will never come back. That's how it works. Okay? That's how it works. That's how it works in Africa. But before it's too late, Anuak people need to step up seriously. When you step up, don't see any neighboring person in South Sudan as enemy of yesterday. Forget it. There is no enemy of Anuak in South Sudan. The only enemy of Anuak is Salva Kiir.
That's true.
Because Salva Kiir plan now will bring Denka into your land. Okay? Those Denka, they don't know what's going on. But when they come to Pachala, they will be used as a human shield, okay, to protect Salva Kiir interest in the area. The Salva Kiir interest in the area is gold, because there is a gold potential in Anuak area right now.
Correct.
Okay, and that exploration is undergoing. But to make it successful exploration, and then there will be a substantial number of Dinka people in the land to protect that interest and those minerals together. Okay, so never said Salva Kiir didn't know this. Salva Kiir knew it. Okay, because a lot of people now, they like to say that these people they are pastoralists. They just brought their cow and they start problem in the area. No, it's not like that. Okay, take it from me. Okay, so when we step up as the people, as the young people protecting their area, and then we're going to team up together. Dinka are nothing to Nuer people, historically. Okay, to us they are nothing. And you know the history, the war of 2013, when we started as the Nuer versus Dinka. With that international community, you could not see today Salva Kiir in Juba. Militarily, that's true.
That's true.
Okay? Denka, they just like to talk. Even now, when people see you at the market, they thought you are Denka. because that's how that is what they like to do. Any tall person in South Sudan is a Denka. Any smart person in South Sudan is a Denka, which is completely lie. Okay? Nuer and Denka and Chuluk and Anyuak, they look alike. They have no difference. They are told together. They look alike. Because they are Nilo together. Okay? But for the other people who other people like neighboring country, when they see you, Paul Wushala, they think you are Denka because Denka are telling lie like that. So we need to stop that, and we need to create the image of real South Sudan. We don't have to create the image of South Sudan in the name of one tribe. Okay, Anyuak participated in the liberation of Sudan or South Sudan. Denka did it too. Nuer did it. Every single tribe in South Sudan contributed. But if you go to South Sudan today, Paul Wushala, I'm not lying to you, with your name Wushala, you are nothing to Denka.
That's correct.
Because they create that image. And that's what we want to take out. Okay? We want to create the image of Sudan whereby all single tribes are equal. And that one will, and that image will be created under the federal system. Because if the federal system is working in other countries, that means federal system also will work better in South Sudan. Okay? So that is what I want to tell you, my friend, and we will talk again about this because this is our time. Okay? This is our time. This is our country, and these are our resources. There is no way even there will be no another president in South Sudan who will use our national resources against citizens. It will never happen again. Salva Kiir will be the first, and Salva Kiir will be the last bad president of our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you too. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. Thank you. Unity.
Okay, yes, sorry. Yeah, Male.
Gotta go to try follow chale.
Yeah.
Male.
Mal mugo.
Okay. Chago chirwaj mugo la tegane laba ne kono tieje ko Africa chicken angaji human being lie de gwa long la na bana na ka chang yene pala na go bi yad lunjok kan ngajen tam ka chiga lunjok. Aka ko goro bigger take care, bigger security bekana aswer ko bekan gweje go chaga binyo ko doj Michael Angel. Guy goro de yana lunche gwa toy ben ba wallet ka gwaron wang.
Let me add a little bit like this core guy before you go ahead, and I want to say it in our language also.
Okay.
For I think you understand our language too, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Men go ready mat ka tong na ga. Politic ka kui ko ro ka mirili ba me.
Tu da kan yana mada. Men jilar Paul cha gwator yotin mendan. Me yes gana ka 85. Medan bil pam cha de ta na garang wo da ne ken gontin ko chi kana bangwe go.
Yes, true.
Kachi gata plan ko da gata ka border ka Ethiopia gurgo movement in ko ba chwa story.
Okay.
Again ko lo ko dir ga barger kana dorong.
Yeah, I will come to that one a little bit in a little bit. Men go re mada kwar ga jo di do. Ala korun to go midili che go ba na lat ka to dan ka to ko wai ni ke ana language bo.
Engen.
Chejen. Win mo le yana go ni meda ye lok tin. Mite meda ye lok de ye right ka. Mite ki da lok. She na go be right here. Alaka why to kon we the one man yin kondial wijeka ka ini mi dan bo nyit kondial wijeka atamate mu de we use you don chana mat ka ni ti ka kan kon mat ka.
That's true.
O show du e show mu din mu gweka and even one ka jan tin to dan kai lutin. So go ri je go ne and ramichi kon mat ka chang te gre ban bet ka be dan. Chejen ko ramate yin we de je la yana go bi amar ka jo. He and a Gorbia marker, I'm here to Kelgaya. So mi cheng la ran wor chi la ka to ka wai ni gori je wora ma mar kon ga je ta ma rai kon ne ken Israel ko ga ken ni ta kon ke la chi kon a cheng ya ka che la dan ai che la dan ne ya ka ko win mon jen ta cham na no rodin a jen pa la pol wi chala da man gur jang che wo ne na ka ne bar bang ka gur ko no ken ba ga scare bi ka run away wo ka run away bi ni ko ngul move ka len ko jang adama nan ngi kon chi kon jang kwit ngai kon jang go so man gur kan ta ma gur kan ate chi kan num li jak cha bodor ya pa ga kan won kan ngai kan e charo dalo da no ga na ga ba tu so gur kan go mi ba ji kai ngar kan ko bar ko yi ngai kan won me la tak tak pe chala man ta gur kan kan gol nan en quality ka pi bor en bor ol bu wan me wo ga di ma ku me gur kan sejan ko je ne min rol mi too expensive long ai so again go run ba mad na more so Paul Ushala, I think you understood what I was saying.
Yes, I did.
So we need to know how to play politics, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Let us concentrate in our issues.
That's right.
Okay, we don't need to go and beat other places.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
that's a good advice.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
So Anuak people need to come together in diaspora as people and define the interests of Dinka of today. Okay?
Sure.
Why Dinka government is doing this? Okay? What is the interest behind this? What is the motive? The motive of this war? There are no Anuak rebellion. There is no Anuak rebellion in Pachala. We know that. And they know that too.
That's true.
But what is the motive behind this? It's mineral. Okay? Very important. You need to know it. And I know you know it too.
That's true. That's
okay?
True. Yes. Of course.
Okay, how to overcome this? You will not do it alone. And you will not overcome Salva Kiir alone. But now our nation is going for another war in 2024. Anuak people need allies. Okay? And the ally of Anuak people is Nuer. Because Nuer is at war already with Salva Kiir. Okay? So there is nothing we are going to take it for granted. Okay? Because if we don't do it today, it's going to become reality. Pachala, there will be no Anuak people in Pachala for years to come.
That's true.
Anuak people are not going to do something about this. Okay? Because now Denka people, when we say Denka people, it doesn't mean all Denka supporting this barbaric action of Salva Kiir. Not all of them. But we have no other name for them. We could call them tribal government, which is, when we say tribal government, also including every single Denka. But we are going to reach out to good Denka also in order to get rid of Salva Kiir and create the real government that will reflect the image of all South Sudanese faces. Okay? So we will do it like that. Good guy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I want to stop it right there.
And going to take a quick commercial.
Okay.
John Guy will get it about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Commercial.
I think.
Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Robaka, Kamadina. Obama ela chwelima, Umankere na chwelima, Obama ela chwelima, Umankere na chwelima, Bakare Murebel, DJ, Nagaman, Yagangam, Urubito Purula, Agazaragan, Ajala, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Robaka, Kamadina, Don Palmone, Don Palmonda, Vijaya Chakastinya, Kamadina, Don Palmonda, Vijaya Chakastinya, Kamadina, Telegagas, Panabelas, Telegagas, Panabelas, Telegagas, Panabelas, Telegagas, Telegagas, Kedung Pemayer, Jalur Ledeman, Telegagas, Kedung Pemayer, Jalur Ledeman, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Robaka, Kamadina. Unimar, Nimar, Nimar, mi wanda mi nade yukul madami moy lorala. Nimar, Nimar, mi moy lorala. Unimar, Nimar, mi wanda mi nade yukul madami moy lorala. Nimar, Nimar, mi moy lorala. Oyale me yanga, oyale me yanga, oyale me yanga, komai kabume, komai takoti boy, komai kunyame, komai takoti boy, komai wendi, komai takoti boy, komai arkiye, komai takoti boy, komai kungale, komai takoti boy, komai donaye, komai takoti boy, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Robaka, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Rochenda, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Chungwaka, Kamadina, Rochenda.
Shagwalung, Lona Tezalong, one right con quick corruption, Kaso Sudan, proof paper, you can get check a display, Benga display, go around. The your name, the correct case, then it to go Pochala, Ber Chaganak Fin, go to the Ben Rawu, now by Mike, Nano Loiru, Nikon South Sudan system of government, Condia, Bangai Cabana, educate button Quidget, go with me with Anticon Wanga. While mechanized network by Micha Ling been broadcast by Ling and idea, meeting a proof of some paper, jet on the eject on Bacala, the now Cobana educate good. Long that is government is also that. Tell the government with it. Tell long that is look at the government. Pana Bacana, confused him, cana blindfold, native government. Tell the government is also that look at it. Tell the government. Go government, economy, the convo weather. Kira ande jian ke your neighbor be do lot can over to be a told be tap. Ke chite ger ke ai ke speed me don ke agor 35 do ger ke pe chade go je be police malka. Ka highway ba merin ke 75 ke don ta agor 65 ke 60 ke 55 then you 75 ke 90. Ejen kula go je ke na highway patrol lo kapna ku chirin ke speed dit ko na tin go je ne nyurbo. Ba police yo ke rama go den speed dit kan ne highway patrol. Rudi that is government. Jirudan let go work while the material look Africa and then you market mess. Chicken chunk work what you can go chicken chang like to get to build you to the waiting you want only don't get yet them to get you go to your pink kuma can learn by and buses. So Major General man said go the system sure that they will let go with like Ramajilian. Nung system. Which you wait again. ba chiang mu gwa jo nen wi den be won nang dorien bat cha ne content yen west la ma no du ko corruption ka ne ku lo da ka ne yen west ko be ko na ngai won education la gu da dilo 90% of the time la di la gu da dilo ka ne de dak da la chien mek da we dien ka ne to tom tam chi kana mek la ka mal na ka kwar ton ke politician gor chien ga country ka jel kul we take a civil war ka africa chu wa da gor ko ram bum bum me bu den chien bay we ra ne kun ro ba but ke da we dan kon je so sudan brana ngai tali la ken balat ko sudan tin dia la ka sal fa ke kana gulde kenyin koy ci ken kon ja dal ge ne dia ji to jo wel ke lo ci su africa ko ku di corruption to sudan cha jeng dia corruption na wi mo yoro mo wi rek mo wi mai gare year la bro mo gare din go rek ngwa rek di rek kel ajen la ka to sudan mi ci jina head of department jin governor jin commissioner jin minister of something jin under some secretary of something so you dia be ben ge di ko da ka ne ura lat ku so bi jura ba tele yo and then kan o yol ko and then kan e jo re chi ko complain ko bi jo re kan o yol ko de ro da ka la yo that's the gen way cham ko yo bu ko ko ka sal fakir ka ne ga dia la tene ke corruption me so na me shi ma go ko lo wi kan you tene cha ka yor pin 5 million cha yor pin cha kam kwa you gonna president kwa bribe kan South Africa official ke president to secure the meeting come Salva Kiir kan US President Joe Biden ko wona ne mi cha ra yulat ko South Africa kan ko Uganda ko de kon de Biden de kon bin ko de dol ke Salva Kiir and then de le no the same thing bako yes no lat ni jengade lat ni ko Russia Vladimir Putin cha yu ta come South Africa kan Uganda President 5 million da kam lat ken then the meeting which I concludes the law can secure then to Salva Kiir to meet Vladimir Putin of Russia she kon nen ka television cha put the name one that 5 million cha you ke ko wana bra ne ke la wi min tele ke knowledge tele ke any link me de kan Russia president de kan ko de mi reje so le gor we de but ba pulo mi ke Salva Kiir ko kan Russia president ko kon ben that's the lobby ko ba yo ko use same thing about yes ka United States you can ben $6 million to use to arrange a summit between President Kiir and President Biden individual with a connection to US officials were paid to facilitate the meeting despite the efforts and financial transaction the meeting did not materialize what they you are about to look away you did about it's so sad sa you the $10 million yar
kan ma da gar yar ba nga ga ya bala ga New York
that was all din sa $10 million yar kan
you know Gaibol taban and corruption yen me we and corruption you know to take a connection ka jarwa nan in pilot gari ala polo chamba min to ka pinchala yani ta garma yani very very courageous man ka juba do la nyo jaram kel me chewi yani ka so Sudan gari ala Charles Walo jaram kel me dwaj ke chone na ken karama to ka parliament dung so Sudan o manaka ne kun riran ma telje ge do la nyo mane jang krodin tram roj ne dial kon ta parliament til la den tama ka so yani ka so Sudan re juba ka bolman ka ta law ma cha ka ling tong the situation nan in take na na dong da rapal pin min to ka pinchala jen kana king right ke long tam tan roye min larga jene kana king gurke investigation ka garada ne naka king gurke investigation kana investigation ma cha lel cha min noran cha ngai de kurde kafyon okay the youth in the alcon de kurde kafyon Jesus Sudan allow garamo already shirme ala cha category rebel rama rebel maguru o ber billion be no ngai we so kami ye kano kitiano lono ba we ba yig na garamo ka ba support al kulu ba kana rai we king genetil wen wong nothing na ka bo den tama ka to ka piu put ka re ka pinjala wok gwalne dial law ko dorian yani la hada bi youtube ko boom ba ko lo teta wala ye ko da no gen liwa tene leitin ken liwa ken piu go mu yani ko yine jala longa wukire dan min lawri jene jen bar gurke ala yeken alaw kore jim yab longa ngorori min de lele ken tama sheken king ya kurmu ko jena kon chawe kon anyo ngatil wena ba wote na melenda kon dial ba liu ma win mi luno jen je kore yango ya antama luno chi doto ko bi wul ngai kon jinubin rew nan ta so Sudan chiere kier garwa da gare kon tanaka mes me di long gare chi ala dibiti rek ma char ke doro nyoy chabantam ka bolo man ke wenti dial tine insecurity mataka matara ka jongle awoti lo kuma ka jongle ke wenne dial ko don to ko tit la kuma dung jongle chen jika kwarga ta ka America tangen ta ka Nairobi tangen ta ka Juba la woti lo kwarba tare we ka ti lo salary mutu ga police na kana ndere ti ko kwa we la gang ko yu cham khet mama chare se lono gar yara na Daniel ka bolaman kwala gwi za to chala gwi hewo gar kan ji ayo ba an la problem yen ka jiswa kilo tane kan ga problem ma dong de kula wa unai na rodien ko de ko kula ga ka kir le rodien lo wonyo moiri kire ma char pai kwan ne nin dang rewti juna na entame lono ndizam na ba to ko jongle kare kon pu gare kon jito Sudan elawo kon link kon to gare regime je to kan de address jito Sudan enu sei problem take opposition have partially take a kill regime kono pini joyo dung ko ne runo kon chanrake okay so entame adminan my message ke che gar yalla polo inshallah my message kan bar wodi won tama bar gorke ally at this time dinu kurtin long bit wono ko so kan gorke ally ba je kana ba je ko jinubin ti kono lunno tinte kariya ka naidi yalla lunno ka regime care instead kan gorke reach out and who can opposition di alto kono lunno tin tilunno gaka kir para moya attack je mana lunno ko and when number a strategic area take a quadi al the tin min lunno mu community tad instead of balena diginu bindi al diga mat ba jo rar ba lela lunno ba lela la guardian me la base deal and then that is it ba go no more again de la my message ko community o yen rew midi bumme kabena betete wanda ba lelo hiem ya ko lelen tam mi cha ku re no ko bolo man min bit wo tin tam number 1 but wo tega disarmament youth disarmament ma ba lel ba lo ba ga disarm ba londo ba jang ba ka disarm ba murle disarm ka bi ga ben ba nemo ba anywang ba ga bi disarm so no more me cha res ko bolo man cha kwa seconded both IO kana aji o de ladno. But the problem is why jongle kuidi al kulu yeran tek mai le wudam dong dien disarmament no gur konentama ko tete ga kor marama te maide so to talk kan ko nguru yen ji opposition me jin member ko opposition karo wun ngai ne je wadu dana kir chang be jere we kon dial wun bana ko tile barma bana tile nuwar bana wala jang bawo ka luno ka bi kan tindi yal kon kulu bi ko go kan dial kulu kan corruption ma kon lar wana mena ya no ngi al wana mena abe to ko ne dial kon kulu yeran betaka salary de kor maluno maluno ma kwal yo ba yen ba kan bala ko sijin eno bi o te ko mi yala accountability di tindi yal kon til lel rod yen wi bi ko kay ina ci ngala normora ram good business de lar la tajer
da yana loin gar politician di de che ka ba che ba allow la ga touch
Betul.
Kate method de mat
ai bi dor kule mada bi kule ben John fa nan la de na we gare che chui liuna long all the corners na yige chui long lakin kir again the main the problem but opposition and tam chika problem ko the carodian
that's true
chika problem tam ko kana law kwa proposal te char lu te je ka chapien what can go propose okay so to no bika chikir ba opportunity unang ka me kano luno bakon unyo na long ka we ko fa no mo guru kon dial banaka address kon an de chuonkel ka bar kon ya tinaka lakin guru bar kan ka gar yala Charles Welo min ta juba garnan kwar a leader gar ko minane jella gorgo ko jinme jin leader kan naka ne kun kati ko bolu man la representative kan ne kun ma jinlu no manang jiga juba mo a jin wangna me jira no ngo jiga bolu man la ka bintiu no ngo jiga bolu man ka akoba no ngo jiga bolu man ka luno ka mi chala luno ka awil pondu panya jin wangne ne ti population di de mi luno nei di kon mo right kan tama recon ti lat kon ngi de ko ya ka South Sudan ni corruption me de control kan kir ye yode kwal ko one man de control kan nei de 500 and coming kon la do bol ma chir ko garna ni chala well
ke 650
600 look at that the number of mangai ga lat ga kan kine wi chang na kan ne kien wana biran wi ne wi ko de na what woman ngi ko bol ma ram ye kan so kon nay dialti kon kan nay te ronko de ka je ka ci ne kien ka qualify allow ji bol man ci ka member of parliament ko ga milar ga kan nay te tot bas ka ken so ka me kan kon opposition che joyo take a part ka to kon lar ka so kon cial na ka opposition dial ko bina bana peace kam ne kon bana ga lar kan opposition nguma lar ya me yowonto guru to me the leadership no guru then ataka to community me hit luno bi immediately bina take reach out ko je ko bina dol ko kulu yi en kirin dem la ko community ko hit one by one bi mo bina dial baka destroy and then luno be we be lo kwanye mu kuna podandam so no more gen my message ko kon
thank you
manna rodan ko luno chona kirlo ko ne gen be nekon be chap kon be kana ngana jan de ko ngona garbul
thank you Dr. Dar thank you very much yeah that's a large any before John did wala ko John guy che jan let lat galo na John chon be ba kam
okay Dr. Large large taloi roja paila ne ron mako ko men chui ke so Sudanese wo ne dial cha dwer ngaje cha dwer dire kwar iram bangoro wo de jale jan karwade ko wo be kwar jek kere wo no rinta me chige chare lat ko enji gor yang ma chare wel ka bai cha kwan kere me jala kwar de kan je ka to Sudan la ka ni na ni alge je mo kateram lel ne wo ga juben kwar te ga kire ba gor ba contest ke je ko bara chung kajin ran so Sudanese mitel ramde hu gor kware I very confused long time te content agani mungai kone unity ajala lat ka kenyam baram gore unity ka ba kula wajek men mi cha kula permure ba ko nas ne di jara me jale di kula ko ngani no ka jeli kara a changal ne di jendan di ko ka ne di jendan di je kenga ka jen agenda ake le magor yen mo ka chiar be mat nga mi chi wo gwi je la ja gwi ne kon te mi chong na jo de mi kai na nga ji ne che chong na luang chong ko la ti je generality ti 100 ti chi jen ka ku me da no wo cha do lok ko chien gore wo kana ra pan ke no ngor ga wo ta me chi ku me de sin ka kan ja lo re gen dia la yo ana ne mi lot ko ne je min yam a unity ko ko ne dia la chi gu je wo to Sudan te le government yasin a corruption government mi gor ro ka ya gor pyo cher wo ba dil chen ken mi ana mo me jen bana right in me win mo dong ba kon gor ko page for to kan le den ko ne che kwa ke intentional ngoda ba ora kon na mo ko chen e dan dung te ga lo den to Sudan ko da ben je na kan nyuru ji is department da nyuru ka chen e lo de ben je ga ne ga racha karamen nan kon wi je wo je me une ene roine lan tok arami ci goro kware lote jin roine ko une tana ga unity yene ideal ci akum ne man loko yera kon ke ci woyar une tana ga unity again bana te ga piyo shero mi ci ala Sudan country ran jin gajbol roje me mi ci nonga corruption page for ci nonga ci ra roje chang ye ci lat roje go ba roje ndeger roje tu lot kwai roitin ba roje ke pon chene be ladi ke media ba wala di la kam dan be yo de ke be yo de wo ye de kontina te wang me le ni wang let ke wang cheiten te dial ti de ga lai de ke lek ke dial te le me ku ken ya ka translate ken language ken ji ba ki o ku but chware mo nyanya media be piu cheran me de let kana go be yar ala gwan mar ga dan wi mon ko la ri ken ko to de me bana wo chop e idro American kan dara wo kan ne mar kon ko chen e chan be ne wi me karasa talamen ala ro ba ji de jene ko la bungun to Sudan ke wi dan a jene ko wor ko le be liam go alin li do ko ne de dun kyang ga je ka we la wo ga na ga New York me chanu ba mawta na jo jo lo dien ke me awalat ke chi ni de pal na tin ka nong na de re ku ji marien te ke 8 billion ti che to Sudan support ke ki de roi ke je ko pa wona te ga ke ne wo nyuru widien de tin logo de ga to ro godu ki ga de lat ka lai Israel na roi ko ne chen e dan ga de cha deport te cha na to Sudan roi ke Jordan men ta me ga de awon ka kon ku deport da cha no ko we we te re ka dab ko san yang Israel e kren ko kon ji Israel ka ga page for milat kene rame ki ko won banete dum do ngak to gwalat ga tin go kire nan jidde chere ne me tele me linga wi mo na jale rewde gar wi to Sudan kuire ko no gon jengne ko rame ko ben pe ni je tang che wure ke tang en ral ga tin ci liw amene ngeda diw yene ken liw gar ram nga ni je tin ko mi na che wote ga te lele char ti de let wit en che to ga ne roi ne ko roi la te gwa ba linga je ka la te gwa ba o chong tin
Thank you very much. I think they were right. Galo, thank you very much. Good advice. Bane podium come Uncle Gwandani John guy. I think maybe kind of near Chadwick. But okay, John guy, Uncle John guy, London, UK, London, England. So John guy, you know, Uncle John, you near. Kia don't get Kaira, Young phone by own laptop. It seems to be coming. Am I right? Okay. Uncle John guy, nani ke phone, nen, maybe chila kaira, phone, chila by own, guabo, you believe, lulu enjoy you. Yeah, so, Karwain go long con because nang way down to concord wapel ko mi ji kon yang sor ki jek ten daga wait baga dil ekpers ka media ko baga linga media. That's a good thing. So this paper to go shita de corruption paper la de medan ke dun sorgo medan ite ke sorgo corruption medan donc yanen ya kon ekpers ya kon la baga media like this medan baku tagala documentation ke ki corruption ga sorgo meja kan you kwal ke je ke ki sorgum ka je corruption nen cha la the company ja create company ji exist South Sudan they are not existing in anywhere in South Sudan and then mi cha ben ke jen ki ke triple man to wosal be ke Russia we ke China we ke South Africa be ke Nairobi be ke Addis we ke UN New York we ke Moscow somewhere anywhere where ja tin dia kan dia is all about corruption activity tiga lono de we South Sudan ka de malunu kune ni wan la wone jen de ke fla still ajal ga jasal ke it's all about corruption tell me kan achieve changa kel we tell me kan latin changa kel tell dual gorga tell shari tell airplane enal presidential jet tell enal ko independent je rundi tell presidential jet mi ja ko South Sudan tell je en ta mai South Sudan en ta ke use ne Ethiopia ajana we Russia they're renting the airplane. The pilot pay again. They pay all the gas, everything. Main an issue pay again. When we independent country running one well plus 14 years. Long time. It's still the so-called president like a rental airplane. When we take a lot of oil, can you use like 94 million. Can you use $94 million US? Call a wait. 94 Gurundi ala kon mitala go kel kan renyal kan ko. Don't they cock 300,000, 300 million. Yeah. Anyway, this is a good topic. Lawyer I mean lawyer te ala India to go long. Ntame chi bichuran ba to ko jata nan dang joga chana bela janya wale bi ran tulani remark final remark. John Guy dio je tan ke podium ka yene dia don brand la the final statement banichu toy ko kon ti dia kon kalat I think wrong for 3 hours enough so ana bi la the final statement ko banichu dan chu gak pick ran here so Paul Ushala
yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Now it's 1 o'clock here, 1:30 here now.
In East Coast, yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no, that is a good show. Thank you for those all who speak there. They talk good, Yeah, I think our problem is that unity is the most important thing. Also, the other thing that the opposition also want change. They need also to get together and let people come to one common goal. This what all with it. If we want change, we have to come. That's only one thing that we need. We don't need Gaibol to be there alone. This one to be there, John to be there alone. No, let me come to one together because our problem is only one thing. So why we have to have this? We have to have that? No. So yeah, I think this is the thing that I could add of this. But in terms of corruption, that corruption. We need to come together. That corruption could not be coming because it's a disease in South Sudan anyway. So unless we need new system, that's all we are looking for. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I think that is good. So yeah, keep up. Keep up what you're doing, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And thank you. So very good. And namde before bakula banka.
Antama bi ko logaga che lar mal again ke bana ko toy go mal minyam wo kande chana lati kanen ko ni ki lat birana kier ko beteramya tinini be wo jegrun jem ko na la logo kan ta ma ga kyodu late ne din wan me che wa kiego ko wan natin te game gurke de linkedin kai kyonu da chakon tama ko ki raide na kut mikin te gara miki berek lamni ja puji ka agenda an baga je rek be kuot pel kam try ni kane individual bina roi ka agenda che me che to kenge igen dong de at ko us igela dwal na da mi charan yo ka be blog mi che gore bi roi ge ji yen kam do yen ran bi pel ko jen ndiale jen nyot go ne la kon dia ho ka topic mo go ke bina chung ka agenda en che benrar ka do la te ne ro ke diok te be ngang no bi na nang 1 hour no mo ga ka je ko ba kon lat ko ban right ke pekel jen dong de ad ma tin channel at go ka kan tam ban ga luno de laro dung po chale kana corruption dan ka kana gor media ka kana go ne de ngai we dien che ko ne de ti tin cha da bu wi den da go wi ne mi agane wanne je ko te me dal right ka te me dal kod bo mala ko na la re ko de tin ba choje chu ge ne kon ge ke yun me ne me ba ngwang be wo karam ngai ni chara kana bomde dung ka men chilar gad kwar Dr. Dwal min chilar ke dung disamen ka chebe tuo ka so Sudan chang lat je ke tigur ke ne ro chieng ne ke ko mo we tuo bu ngone kur tel pe ke ra la ji ko ne tina ka so Sudan gang ram ne rode na la me je kan ge tini nat ko to yen ga security me bi ye bangang mitel me bi ye bangang how come de mai kun bangan ka chang a lun cha de bin yel ji ho kun luno e ka che tok mi cham ga ne yo go ju ban wan mo we tuo e chang ile ke ne lat ga mo ke ko ri be ba ke rat me bi woni ku ji aga ne nje ne mo ba chong wano.
Yep, thank you very much. Jago Long John, thank you. Yene dia altone mite ramde do rit.
Anda biya yoga garbol.
Amba
Show ya golong. Show me ibena. Dinonga. Channel ya ngar di alkulu ya lana tago kana long. Ya na de la lo inaka. Lakin kelmana nan ban ngai. Kon junubin and corruption intaka South Sudan. Jen jena kon ja kai chan long. A part kamina ni jana kai chan we na wi ni to kong. Riuna jay ga chiga jay kur. A bol. Ko gujrane lao yani tilim chami. Ka lao no kuro le tilim chami lao jeno yo kwalga na ni al tong mi. Chakale yudre we. So bira me chan be wuna ra me chan. Chale wo je ni ra me te ka do. Ko wono be non kora be non obia wepal be di al baga no. Agana solution here be non regime nan kwele na. Here jan la non solution. Okay? Solution la non jiram nan kula victim. Jiram na la gyo roy me yakana ngu. Kajiran me jin victim. Kachi system nan kwele ya. Mu je la kwele backup. Mu je bang ke we support. Mana luno jin shila allow shibila victim chai be count la victim by count allow supporter kuri jim nan tizin kutile me jogi tin ngone mi agent system inte konandam so nay don one long to we kwa kir support riude no di tile me jeke kan longa tankien allow ne to ka one to nan to ne ka opposition ko wono guru yen kon allow banay portang rodan kondial ka system nan lono yen kon je ka South Sudan jin community individual lono bi ngayo system ya no kondial then lono banay chonkel ka bana mal nan to ka South Sudan ka kon bi no to yana bi ko ino lono ba won kon system nan kuili min kuile lenna no mo jen nan de nyom mar kon garbol na cha golong. Thank you, Yan Guardian. Yeah,
thank you very much. Chagwa kayan dial. Ani bira ko gagra ko churan de talk. And then back malunjok a little bit kermark loite yan dial good show good talk ko kondia. Thank you very much.
Revolution card.
Okay, chago long and time Sudan to come to an end. The last remark de la con to loy madi long ko shaben yen area li beton me yen participant in different case studio ko ke. Thank you ke ria go sha lot ria chumga ke ria ke en topic ndang ro dong ko like Quedian corruption South Sudan can incident to go pashala. Ke de ko to go. Ko na ngai uru ne and then South Sudan corruption they diff nangi group to go can chua and don't good system run Kwanala confused, kwa public look confused, that is we are running a government. When in fact the government can run. Can and paper me deal jabul la thing me case screen mugi jeke lo law here which you look at all this law ku which law ding I would we don't deduct tell government nothing. So we don't deduct tell government nothing. Go if there is the government of South Sudan. Can the dialect in Chigade Charelat? There is no need can the dialect in all those kind of money quite to first page. Allow gen topic Chinana which are going to more our corrupt president of here. So that's true. Corrupt president who you get the dialect in summit igat. You dialect in Beneka, Pretoria, South Africa talk with South African president. So you deal on one Egyptian summit of neighbors, Egypt. So we guys one Ethiopian bilateral talk with Abiy Ahmed. One Nairobi unscheduled visit, mechanic schedule. You the 3 million. You work South Africa BRICS summit. Can you the 13 million use video? So what the Nairobi African Climate Summit 8,400,000 use video. What you can bilateral talk with Museveni again 7 million £100,000 use. Work in New York UN General Assembly meeting of almost 23 million around to go around here being 23 million to use the Canadian 73 delegates. All these bilateral talks with Putin, Russia, 15 or 16 million go around. That's a lot of money. You're talking about 94 million US dollar. A period of short time. Can you one? What is the outcome of all this talk? We are which are sheep when they go which in the nature to go. You have a lot of money. You have a lot of public fund. public fund la ngade ka public thing de la ngwak they can insecure they can caption go they can job create they use they can get a lot of money, 10 million, a lot of money, 100 million, a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So to talk on the like in South Sudan, tell the government run itself a the more corrupt system, a very, very severe corruption system. Can you didn't want a long, a lot of money. So you do that. Canadian and let the self get you loan again, one again. She can let go, let can government, let can road in the go ram can me jang under self until now. The metro leadership metro so leadership. Can you down there through looting? Chigarang could it a pay job, a looting system. Chico we go can South Sudan. He got him got we no can South Sudan. Business can go operate we no can South Sudan. And then it actually honorable. Tell us sure they shall honorable who could sure can deal. Could you turn it? Women population less than 20 million. Not even 20 million. Not even less than 20 million, less than 15 million population down con Canadian this South Sudan at AGT. We work refugee then take South Sudan ko chicken ching we chicken chicken we go down me the way. Allow me the UN. Plus refugee we deal until continent one thing plus the Canadian take diaspora. A lot of people. So population of South Sudan about 11 to 12 million people inside the country. So telecom government take South Sudan. Telecom government. There is no government in South Sudan. So to talk on the Albacon got a call me down to a yak. We are coming to continue media government court cobaling and the Albacon permanent. The go with it. Okay. So the DN again this one let me see go by your highlights. I think you better go about Linganat, Bagulanat. Okay, say let's see it. I think a George Kujiman, I believe a George. Let me see. Okay, George. Coleman Wig. Coleman Wig. Look at this. No more. What took Neil? Which will allow President Kerry's diplomatic bribes. Cool which allow let can become bribery, bigger now a bribe. So an introduction all this use of fund for foreign trip 25 million. Allow 25 million to United States of America, Canada, Russia. Between with the US and with the Russia, 25 million to your youth. Make your own could that do the self secure. I mean, that role President Joe Biden of the United States. In New York, we about 6 million was reportedly used to arrange a summit between President Kiir and President Joe Biden. All right, can I go and cool wait? Can meeting a kind of let you the 6 million tell you again. Okay, you the child you but tell meeting which take place come to Joe Biden. Tell it. Okay, and then cool way sending a message to Russia. The Russian trip was allegedly intended to signal South Sudan is alignment with Russia, possibly in contrast to its relations with the US. Okay, lobbying for meeting with Vladimir Putin. Okay, Uganda and South African president and representatives were reportedly involved in a lobbying for a meeting between President Kiir and Russia's Vladimir Putin. Over 5 million was claimed to be used to bribe Uganda and South African officials to secure this meeting. The meeting was supposed to coincide with the Kir's visit to the United States. Our meeting can happen, but can't take place. Conclusion. So, meeting can let and it's never take place. It's a let, but you the one lose 5 million meeting Russia. You let you 5 million can Canada don't go to the kilo to Russian president. So you see all this for your recording key very important. Ku banaga ngai can you continue to get access to all this corruption system. And I'm take access. Big make sure big come on the media can be safe. Coach kan dia banaga keep shankal kan sal bakim wajen we come gonna la dia ngai kon whether gadgu tell law forgiveness. Baga indike baga say we mon kelu bukan dari United States teni ko take ke you can ka kan bi right kon US government mu US government well look come kon well look bana jela na kana dak cannot ti kon relationship we me logo be sure be you can go all right mi ran dien ke US mi sure ke jana nan yo so ta Africa ke so we dien ka well kan we go yin tem kan sure kon dia le de na kon ten kan ke yo kan kwal ke we kan na bi ri ngo wal kan dia mu wa ko ko we can don't have go tan in Europe tan in Australia tan in United States tan in Canada tan in South Africa ki tan in West Africa tin international passport ki international residency we work with Africa somewhere tan in Middle East in cover barten two ideal take documentation ni ko west big ben we can take thing stock dia ban record ku show dia ban ngach run dia le ke we kan na we akwal yo telongwal government mu ko ngot ci rich tel corrupt system pal ke whether ci yo kwal ci ko te but tiken baga kan ndia business ken baga run a government of South Sudan the next future government to talk and big happen ko we done is be run like a refugee camp exactly in way to South Sudan ko run a refugee camp charan ko there is a government ka South Sudan. And then the feature more panty dia record ku kan chua to go bi go tin and then lan e bum fine na de care so because chunga ju ne gen topic dan today ke corruption and the ke self ke western world or what the Russia what the some country ka Africa. So this is a severe corruption ka South Sudan bi chunga sorghum corruption e la ke medan beke foreign trip di me Kenya makarwade every year bana New York ma yun dia banam mu ga Kenya mu ga ngana ka Ethiopia mu ga Egypt mu ga Sudan la jel ga delegation ni wan tin wan to wala nonsense ni point ba mi show go right sometimes la be disappointed before candidate ku tel me bra weed ku weed mu tel me tin do you think they worry ga togdu ala men bra ka jo be ga brain mi teli brain ma gwa mi ti weed go ngwa. Do you think they link with the barato? Again, when New York, when we're going to go make a what it make no sense. When eye contact. This guy, banning their court. So South Sudan can destroy a corrupt lord, womanizer, you kind, sure. And then banner court can deal to go with it. Yeah, to go with it. So quick and more, gen topic done right on Ntiani. Like on corruption in South Sudan in the leading topic tonight. So South Sudan, but place for all South Sudanese who current regime with GN. And then with GN, the South Sudan by structure, the right direction of an ideal, but they'll take, power by distribute, allow pluralism, again go to South Sudan, they'll go about power by distribute. Go to Google, District 4, being long Narodian. Tribalist came in to go by one ben core need one. Therefore, the system go to South Sudan allow federalism because South Sudan is go ideal. Federalism is the best. The power better. Dual region dominate ketidia. So government by structure kaway ideal ideal big feel good in the country again. Any minority prodigy nyal ko go record chabit dictate ke jabit lar ne jin minority ko de cha ko je kan ko majority ko je ke experience ke ji ke language ladi no je nationalism all the time ku to go dong can we go ke in terms of development insecurity allow infrastructure all those things big lot ko quorum candidate presidential candidate me je road blantin ku je do ne bulat ku cha ko la ko just ku you gwar just right no panji ku we take a minute tin gwijitin la an kwar goro ka ku biyo je ku goro insecurity, job creation, staffing insecurity, badu bagalat, all this you name them to dia la an presidential candidate la gala ku tin gwijitin ne ku goro kwar go mi goro kwar ni jimin jero je jiro le ka chu cha de no yu ga goro kwar jiro le ka ka men ngi ku wuce wi I want to be a president, I want to be a governor. Ku chi do which me di na le de ka je. So the quicker the more I think show dan de talk ban je de chang de dien. So ba kon ban me de ko to. And then ban chu toy ko cha work for sure. Thank you very much. Any ban je chang de dien.
A nation is born, symbol of sovereignty and identity, flies for the first time.
We pray to prosper and remain one. We've built so many nations from the hands. In the beginning of time, sin set suffering man from God. It's still happening now with a desire to own the world. It's greater than to serve the Lord. We have gone away, we've gone so far from the past God designed for us. Yet He is still merciful, yet He is still gracious. And my people who are calling my name humble themselves, pray they can turn away. I'll hear from heaven, forgive the sins and heal the land. When we kill ourselves, we give hatred a power to dictate our lives. But we didn't know then is our nation is strong because of you and me. We have gone away, we've gone so far from the past God designed for us. Yet He is still merciful, yet He is still gracious. And my people who are calling my name humble themselves, pray they can turn away. I'll hear from heaven, forgive the sins and heal the land.
A tribe is not a nation. A nation is you and me. How do you build a nation? With hate. How do you kill the people to build a nation? Take responsibility. Responsibility. Take accountability. Accountability.
Because whether we become a nation, whether we live in peace,
The final say will come from us.